some really cool music during this event. Okay. My mouse, yeah, I think my mouse is already charged. So, we can just start. There we go. Right, I'm using a new emulator. I was using BlueStacks last time, and apparently the minigames didn't work when I was using BlueStacks. Now I'm using Nox. It has a different issue entirely. The sound is delayed by a lot from the moment of interaction, but maybe at least the cutscenes will play. If the cutscenes aren't gonna play, not cutscenes, if the minigame isn't gonna be there, even when playing on Nox, I think I'm just gonna give up and go back to BlueStacks. There has been some update to the game, 80 something megs, so hopefully that was a hot fix for that. Or maybe it fixed it coincidentally. I don't know. We'll see. Right. Where did we leave off exactly? I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah, the dolls are now visiting the bar. All sorts of Griffin T-dolls are visiting, and there's some other overarching plot, and that's basically all I remember, to be perfectly honest with you. But eventually it'll come back to me, I hope. Phew, good evening, boss. Good evening, Jill. Have you gotten used to the Griffin dolls on the streets? Not yet. They're always up to new antics every day. They don't look like they're on patrol, more like they're here to have fun. On the way here, I even saw a couple of them betting on who could hold a one-legged crane stance in the cold wind longer. Haha, I've seen more interesting ones. I'm guessing this is part of the testing duties. These androids... Ah, fuck, I skipped it. These androids look just like ordinary girls. When our white knight friends were on duty, they had to dress like robots from head to toe. Something must have gone wrong in our era. Who knows? This might have been the future some human mind dreamt up 50 years ago. Well, what do you know? It actually was. Alright, time to get to work. Right, leave it to me. What should I play? Reminiscence, how about that? Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Dorothy Hayes has returned to Valhalla! What kind of a reaction is that? Just like before, the same reaction to the exaggerated antics of an actor in a lame comedy. It's not the same thing, I can tell, Jill. My first customer of the day for the past few days have been Griffin dolls. Now that a wild Lilim has suddenly appeared, it's actually kind of refreshing. I get it. This bar doesn't get too many customers, so for the past few days your only visitors have come from word of mouth through Griffin. After all, your work is the same as mine. It depends on repeat customers. I'd prefer to say, I don't think I've seen you in a very long time. Well, about that, yeah, that's actually the case. Jill, would you mind if I brought another customer over? You've never brought friends over? Because you're my friend. This one's just someone I met on the way here. Another one from Griffin. Come on in. Come on in, Miss 044. Ah, good evening. Hello, OTS 44, but you can just call her 044. I met her on the way here, and she seemed to be bothered by something. I wanted to tell her that I'm still on my shift, but then I remembered that the city has a law that prohibits me from casually soliciting outside tourists, so I brought her here. 044, this is Jill, the best bartender in town and my best friend. That's right, I occupy the same place as a vending machine in Dorothy's heart. Hey, don't talk about my vending machines that way. In any case, I'm very happy to meet you, Miss Jill. But this place is sure secluded. I'm actually kind of worried that I won't be able to find my way back. Hang on, Miss 044. So you followed the Lilim that you just met on the street into the depths of this dark crowned paupers district? Hey, don't make me sound like some sort of a kidnapper. It's fine. I heard M870 talk about this bar, so I wasn't worried. But Dorothy might not have brought you to Valhalla. Yes, we're all decent law-abiding citizens here in Glitch City, but there's still an element of danger. I have to admit, a decent citizen of Glitch City of Glitch City is an extreme rarity, so we were lucky to have met everybody's favorite Dorothy. That's right, I believe in Dorothy. Look at her eyes, see how innocent and kind they are. I knew she would never deceive me. Yet the single biggest thing I gained from meeting Dorothy was learning how innocent and kind can be completely unrelated terms. In that case, what exactly is bothering you, Miss 044? Maybe you should order something and we can take our time discussing it over a drink. I would like, a blue fairy, is that alright? Of course, it's fine. One moment, please. This artificial pixie ordered a blue fairy. It feels weird, like Dorothy and I are secretly in a league to fleece her of her drink money. Yes! There we go, baby! For the first time I'm playing this mini game. Blue fairy, okay. By name. B. Blue fairy. 4 aldehyde. 1 flanergide. Optional camotrine. Sure. Everything aged. And mixed. I guess I fucked up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1. Age. And mix. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's the mini game, I guess. Reminds me of that, you know, that Flash game where you're a bartender pouring different things into the mixer, shaking them up, lemons, ice cubes, and whatnot. I think Valhalla might be like a modern rendition of that game. Although that one had like many more ingredients than just, like, it seems 5 of them. Yeah, I think there was 5 in here. Many more in that bartender game. Ah, so sweet. I like it. Thank you, Miss Jill. Alright, let's talk, Miss 044. Actually, it's like this. I think I'm in love. Whistles. That should be a good thing, right? It's just that I'm in love with a telephone pole. Okay, well, that's slightly unusual. Although there has been cases of people marrying bridges, so telephone pole, all things considered, isn't all that outrageous. Gryffindors really do have different views on love compared to human beings. But that's fine. Certain Lilim's best friend is a vending machine after all. Jill? I'll apologize to him on my way back from work. No, what I want to say is, the truth is, I know that my love for that telephone pole isn't sincere. I feel that this city has a strange effect on dolls. I met someone like that yesterday too. It looks like this city's special characteristics don't quite seem to agree with you girls. I once heard a doll say that nanomachines are and too many electrical currents would affect the functions of a GRIFFIN DOS modules. Maybe that's the reason for it. Well, it doesn't affect me too badly, it still... Made you fall in love with a telephone pole? How exactly does this feeling manifest? Do you want to kiss it? It's kind of embarrassing. I just keep thinking about it all the time. I can't stop those thoughts. I want to touch it, climb onto it, let its electrical currents flow through me, scorch me, and then... Oh, stop right there. I need to cool off. Jill, hurry and give me a glass of the usual. Oh. Alright, let's make a glass of Dorothy's usual, a piano woman. How cool to see the minigame here. Jesus, that's a drink and a half. Age and mix. There we go. Catch, piano girl. Ha, thanks Jill, you always know me best. I'm sorry I ended up saying a bunch of weird things. Don't worry, compared to the Lillian beside you, what you said was light as a dragonfly. Don't be so down, 044. In Glitch City, an android falling in love with a telephone post wouldn't even make it onto the augmented eye. Dorothy, Jill, do you know what really makes me sad? These fluctuating emotions aren't sustained or stable, and they can change at any time. The telephone pole wasn't the first thing that I fell in love with. Before that, I fell in love with a set of wireless earphones and a satellite that was still in service, and a movie trailer. A trailer? Yes, a movie trailer. It was for an ordinary action movie. When my mind was filled with thoughts of that satellite, the screen suddenly dazzled my eyes, or rather my visual module. After that, all I could do was spend the entire day in my dorm, playing it over and over and over again in my neural cloud. I wanted to enter the trailer, I wanted to become part of it, even if I were just a line of text. And then I felt that I couldn't just stay inside with those thoughts in my head, so I left the dorm. Then I accidentally bumped into a telephone pole. I don't know what to say. Maybe you should see a doctor? Those should have doll doctors, right? Yes, but I can't describe my symptoms, and I'd like to at least figure out what's happening to me. I feel like I've been kidnapped by the entire world, with traps everywhere forcing me to love them. If Alma were around, I think I could relate to how you're feeling, and from a technical angle, she might even be able to help give you a checkup. But Alma's not in today, so let the great detective Dorothy unravel this mystery. 004, have you realized it yet? The critical clue which links all your serial love escapades? Is there a clue? Heh. Everything you fell in love with was an electrical device, and it's all because you were subjected to an intense shock. Now that I think about it, that does seem to be the case. I fell down while I was listening to music, and when I looked up and I saw the satellite, I had water poured on me from upstairs. Above that, please allow me to formally greet you. Welcome to Glitch City, Miss 044. It's all my fault. I might have been too thirsty for love. I've always been curious about human emotion. It can't be precisely computed, so I didn't know how I could obtain it. That's the problem. You were subjected to an intense shock which forced a strange electronic reaction between your neural cloud and a certain electrical current generating item in your surroundings. At that moment, your neural cloud's love-related processes suddenly went berserk, and it chose the owner of that current as its target, leading to the confused state you're in. That must be it. I can even prove it. How will you prove it? Let me guess. I'm sure Dorothy's plan definitely doesn't involve taking a tactical doll who is holding onto a rifle loaded with live rounds and pushing her against the counter, right? Of course not. Jill, it's up to you now. Me? Bring out the most intense drink you have. Oh, I understand. There's too many electrical devices around. Are you sure it won't cause any accidents? Look at us, Jill. What's the closest electrical appliance to Miss 044? Let me guess. Oh god, it's you. The DFC-722 class Lilim Dorothy. Let's have some fun with this. If my conclusion is correct, 044 will immediately fall in love with me after we get a stiff drink into her. Are you sure you don't have evil intentions, Dorothy? I'm performing scientific research. Who knows? I might make it into a scientific journal because of this. It'll be good for both of our jobs, right? Then you'll need to guess Miss 044's approval at least. I'm curious about this. I'm not discriminating against telephone poles or satellites, but I think that loving a Lilim for the time being will ultimately be more convenient. At the very least, I'll return your affection, honey. Alright, alright. To be honest, I'm actually kinda curious about this. Or maybe I'm just bored. Are you ready? Let's enter Dorothy's world together. I'll give Miss 044 a good strong fringe weaver, and if anything happens, I'll shift all the blame to Dorothy. Fringe weaver. Adelheid 9 Carmotrin. All aged and mixed. And served. Here, it's a fringe weaver. Try it, Miss 044. I hope you like the taste of sugar and the industrial alcohol. I like sugar, at least. No, you need to down it in one gulp to get the desired impact. If anything happened to the bar because of you, Dorothy, the boss is going to scrap you, then beat the crap out of you, and then she's going to put your mind into the control panel for her room and then beat you up again. That would be the fault of your drink, so better pray nothing goes wrong, Jill. Don't worry, 044, this bar is BTC certified, now hurry. I understand. Gluck. She really finished it all in one gulp. Hey, do you believe the wisdom of Dorothy now? How do you feel now, 044? Look at me. Do you feel a new love coming on? Something's not right, Dorothy. No way! Miss 044? Miss 044? I think she crashed. Haha, we broke a Griffin doll. We'll make the news and then we'll go to jail. But before I go to jail, the boss will scrap me, then beat the crap out of me, then stuff my mind into her room's control panel, then scrap me again, and then beat me up again. How many times can you be scrapped? Wait, she's moving. Thank goodness, 044, are you alright? I'm fine. How do you feel now? I think I'm in love with something new. Bravo! You see, Jill? I was right. Now hurry up and tell us, are you in love with me? I love Dorothy. Haha, see, Jill? No, not Miss Dorothy. What? Didn't you just say Dorothy? I love the name Dorothy. Huh? Wow, looks like the truth really is stranger than fiction. Whenever I hear the word Dorothy, my entire body gets hot, and I feel... Dorothy? Doesn't seem like there is a reaction. Looks like it's only when I say it, then. It's true. Right now, I want to hear you say that name very much. Oh lord, this sounds utterly ridiculous. She's in love with my name from my mouth, an electronic vocalization. If I'd known this earlier, I would have gone with a spicier word. Congratulations, Dorothy. Your research has opened up a brand new field. Maybe you should switch back to using the name Becky tonight. Well, I can't take responsibility for tonight at least. Come, Miss 044, where's your dorm? I'll send you back. I should look for your commander and explain the situation to him face to face, lest you think I'm trying to dodge the blame for this. Frankly, I wonder if she's trying to do overtime. Miss 044, regarding tonight's farce, we're both terribly sorry. I should be sorry, Miss Jill. As a doll, I shouldn't have tried to fantasize about human love. In the end, I just messed up everything around me. Now, that begs a question about dolls and love. I know that you can buy like promise rings or whatever it's called. Do Griffin dolls feel love? That's a question of the ages, isn't it? It's fine, Miss 044. Fundamentally, human love is 100 times wilder, more confusing, and harder to control than what you experienced tonight. But I don't even know if it's true love. And when you stepped into this bar, did you love every single telephone pole in the world? No, I only love the one on the corner of Saber Station. Then that's love, Miss 044. That's that feeling. It was very nice. That's too long for a quote, Jill. I need to print it all on Alma's sweater to get it all down. Let's go, Miss 044. I'll say my name as many times as you want along the way. Good night, Miss Jill, and thank you. Good night, you two. Phew. Damn it, I'm actually jealous of an android. Aren't we all? Right, next is Sonic Boom. $4,500 requirement? Not bad. Okay, some dorm furniture. And not just any. A black cat. Question, is it just a static dorm furniture, or is it actually an animal, a pet? A short while ago, Griffin City. Dana and Super Shorty are in a white knight transport van wobbling back and forth during their bumpy ride. Hey, Shorty, we're here. What? Where are we? Griffin City, of course. Welcome to the last bastion of civilization on Earth, Shorty. I must say, this transport van doesn't have windows and I can't see anything. How do you know we're in Griffin City? Of course I know. The tires make a different sound now. Only Griffin City has roads like this. Huh. And then there's the street ambience. Can you hear them? Can't you hear them? Sounds of footsteps, talking, electrical currents, music. The city isn't a place that can be experienced just by sight. Maybe it's because I just woke up, but I can tell the difference between a city and a desert. In my memories, humans used to be everywhere. They conquered all the deserts and the seas, and the world was scattered with their cities and footprints. That's no big deal. The dinosaurs did it too, although their feats of engineering weren't as impressive. Then, do you feel sad, Dana? I know that humans are a species that think of themselves as pretty extraordinary. I mean, in a certain bygone age, every human believed that they could carve out a new future before the end came for them. That they could escape the solar system on spaceships or sail the entire Earth to another galaxy. They once believed that so fervently, and they were so optimistic. Heh, you're actually shedding tears. And here I was wondering if I should say, actually, I don't feel sad at all. Super Shorty's tears turn into laughter. And you still said it anyway? I'm not the type to be sentimental. It's just that while I was checking my neural cloud's factory settings, I also went through the attached data on human civilization. I still remember human languages, human greetings, human table manners, as well as how humans lived in the age when I was made. It was a great, winding, yet interesting stretch of history. And now, after I woke up, they're all gone, along with their smiles. Humans will vanish someday, Shorty. The trilobites, refrigerators, the entire cosmos, everything comes to an end someday. No matter when the end comes, there will be a few humans left behind to witness it. Just so happens to be us. It's all a matter of probability on a long enough time scale. You mean you can accept everything? Accept this reality? I'm enjoying my time in spite of it. I don't want to live for the sake of a historical figure or famous relic. I don't care what happens to the world. No matter how bad my life becomes, I just want every second of it to belong to me. An hour ago you were tumbling down the side of a cliff with your enemy in someone else's car, and now you're waxing philosophical, Dana. Heh, all the impulsive things I do are carefully calculated. A lot of times instinct and spontaneity are the best way forward. I don't plan and evaluate every move, Shorty. I just act. Okay, yeah. Never mind. As a doll, I don't quite understand how you do things, but you certainly are cool enough. Given my factory-set personality, that's not the word I use to describe others often. Thank you, that's the best compliment you could have given me. As a reward, I'll tell you something, Shorty. What's that? You're very cute. You do know that I'm a tactical doll and that being called cute doesn't make me happy, right? I'm sorry, but your cuteness is an objective fact. I'm inclined to agree. An objective fact, you say? It's as objective as a fact as the gold color of your hair. Are you blushing? I'm just looking at my hair. Looks like you're starting to accept a few objective facts. You mean the fact that I'm cute? I mean, the fact that the world is going to end. Well, that's a way to bring down the mood. The two of them fall silent for a moment, and then they burst into laughter at the same time. Ah, sweet nihilism. I'm seriously contemplating which of them is easier to accept. Just then, the transport van comes to a halt. Looks like this is our stop. Let's go, Shorty. Time for real checkup. Ooh. Oh, I thought it's actually a video, but no, just an animation. Still cool. It's a GRIFFIN base. That looks like a GRIFFIN base. Under the watchful gaze of the White Knight mechs, Dana and Super Shorty get off the van and arrive at the gate of the White Knight base. It's nighttime now. Good Southern Hemisphere, Shorty. It seems like Jericho's on another mission. You'll have to enter by yourself. Don't worry, the White Knights won't hurt you. The White Knights step forward to escort Super Shorty away. Dana? When I first met you, my factory-set personality told me that I should be hating you. Probably because you kept calling me Shorty. Then you can call me Red Comet. Like heck I will! And why do you deserve such a cool nickname? What I'm trying to say is, I don't dislike you so much now. I'm more afraid of what's going to happen next. You'll be fine, Shorty. This is a checkup that'll only take less than half an hour. I'll be waiting out here for you. We'll go to a bar afterward. Let me get this out of the way first. I don't want to drink anything alcoholic. The White Knights lead Super Shorty to the base's main building. Non-alcoholic drinks are way more expensive than alcohol. You won't find anything even resembling a tea leaf in Griffin City's commercial districts. It's industrial alcohol all the way down. As Super Shorty is escorted further away, their voices grow louder and louder as they continue their conversation. Don't tell me you drink industrial alcohol too! I've still got a few cases of Hassie at home. I don't even know what Hassie is. You'll find out after you're done inside. Super Shorty enters the elevator. Hey, Shorty! If there's a way to recover your memories, I'd be happy to help you out. but sometimes losing your memory isn't always a bad thing. You're free now. No matter what happens, you should take it in stride. Your past isn't everything, you get what I mean? I will take certain objective facts into consideration. Super Shorty smiles and the elevator doors close on her. Alright now. Dana turns to the White Knight mech behind her. How do you do, my White Knight friend? Can I wait at the entrance right here? Bonjour? The nearby White Knights do not respond. Dana looks around. There are no dolls or humans nearby. All the White Knight mechs stand in place, still as statues. Hola? I can't read that. Konbanwa? I have no clue. Nio? I don't know. Let me think. There's also Leiho? AC spoken Chinese includes Mandarin, Cantonese, and all kinds of dialects, so was my intonation off? Hey, do you have sand in your hearing modules? The White Knight in front of Dana slowly raises its firearm and points it at her. Oh? Have the White Knights changed the way they greet people recently, or? Get down, Dana! Boom. Grenade hits the White Knight in front of Dana and a massive explosion sends her flying. Damn it, what the hell? The scene is in chaos. Humans and dolls are trying to stop the berserk White Knight mechs, but to no avail. Oh, Architect, hello! Hey, over here, over here! As the berserk mechs run towards Dana, she turns and sees Architect waving from behind a cover. Dana nimbly evades the mechs and rolls behind the cover. Although you might think I'm bragging, but I really could have dodged their attacks. I know, I've seen the videos from when you were an auxiliary cab, but I doubt you could dodge gunfire from 10 odd mechs at once. I've certainly never had the chance to try that. So, what's all this about? Should I ask why the White Knights are attacking me, or should I pretend to be concerned about you and ask how you escaped? The White Knights should have put electronic shackles on you, right? As for your first question, Anna's on the move. She's assumed direct control of the White Knight mechs and has driven them all berserk. And it seems like you are not an important character in her script. Anna? Who's Anna? Good question. Since we're in the middle of a battlefield, I'll cut things short. Anna is the true master of this city and the final boss of the entire incident. Very good, that's easy enough to understand. As for your second question, do you really care about the answer? A little. You're not like the other SF, and I'm really curious. By the way, are you good in a fight? If the place allowed for it, I wouldn't mind going a couple of rounds with you, but Architect quickly pokes her head out and launches another grenade. Boom. But now's not the time, and there's someone else you should be concerned about right now, isn't that right? You're right. Shorty, I bet she's in danger. I don't know what's up with this kid, but the White Knights went crazy the moment she entered the building. You know what that means, right? I don't care how that Anna wants to write her shitty script, but I'm going to wreck it. Don't tell me you're going to dismantle the mechs on the base by yourself. You should get some of those dolls and natives to help you out. I will, and you have got to help me, Architect. Haha, my wealth of kindness is positively trembling at the idea. But you do remember that you're the one who caught me and brought me here, right? I'll pay you with Hassie. Oh, I love Hassie, you get yourself a deal. To be honest, I've always wanted to throw down with those white chrome domes. Now, in the name of cuteness, let the battle begin. In the name of cuteness. I guess what, just eliminate everybody? Rescue a T-doll within 4 turns. Where? Okay, here she is. So wait, do I have to bring her to the heliport? Because it seems like an extremely easy job.
指揮官のために勝利を届けるよ。
Yeah, just move here. Rescue and open the gates, I guess. And round. Now I guess bring her back to the command post? Seems to be this way. Hello, welcome to the stream. Second viewer, I see. Yeah, I think I can just run it entirely on auto.
楽勝すぎてつまらなかったよ。
ラインメタル FG42 が着任しました。指揮官の下でもっと鍛えてもらいたいです。
Here we go. Ah, okay, I can't bring her back to the command post. How am I supposed to rescue her then? Bring her to the heliport? And there's this 25,000 enemy up there. It's not gonna be fun. That, and I don't have any other heliports to capture. So will I even have enough movement points? Oh, Garand. Hello. And round, I guess. Hmm.
まずはこいつらから片付けましょう。
The mission said on the mission selection screen that it's like 4500 power requirement. My echelons far exceed that, but they don't exceed 25k. And this is a 25k enemy, so... can I bypass it somehow? Yeah, I can move through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna be short. I'm genuinely gonna be short. Oh, and... oh! I fucked it up, didn't I? Restart the battle. There's only one direction you can go. Yeah, because of the whole text box here, I didn't notice that this is a one-way street. Any other one-ways I need to be wary of? Not really. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice in where I go exactly. And I don't have much of a choice when it comes to whatchamacallit. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice when it comes to my path either. Okay, I guess we'll see how it goes.
それ
Maybe 25k isn't as scary as it seems.
はもう大はずら
楽勝すぎてつまらなかったよ。
SV team and some medals.
指揮官
Okay, let's see. Yeah, exactly, I don't really have a choice. Hmm.
ハンティングゲームスタート。
アウトハニーとの再会
新しい改造の成果を見せてやれ。お前を倒したのが誰かよーく覚えておくんだな。
楽勝すぎてつまらなかったよ。
Okay. Just a couple more battles. See, it doesn't make a difference where exactly... Oh, no, actually. I could go to the left and up, or I could go to the right and up. I think I'm gonna go to the left. It makes for a shorter path. Yeah, I think that's the play here. And if things go well, I might even be able to bypass this 25k unit. No, they're swapping places. I probably won't be able to
ハ
bypass
ン
it.
ティングゲームスタート。
それぶどうをよこせ
新しい改造の成果を見せてやれ。殲滅するぞ。誰一人として生かしておく。どうよ。専門家である私を
Who's
信じろっ
that?
て言っただろ。
USPC Compact. I think she's new in my team. I don't recall having her, at least. There's so many titles in this game, holy shit. I'm playing a lot of gacha, and no gacha has as many characters as those Frontline, I don't think. Maybe Azure Lane, but I'm not entirely sure.
Hunting game. Start.
Okay, looks like a scuffle with the 25k unit is inevitable.
闇に葬ってあげる
How are we gonna be able to deal with that, though?
新しい改造の成果を見せてやれ。殲滅するぞ。
Oh, holy shit.
一人として生かしておくな。
Ah, not that much damage.
楽勝すぎてつまらなかったよ。
こんな年寄りを行い
1895.
私はそう
Okay, time for the big boss. Extremely strong. I mean, I don't exactly have a choice. I have to attack.
Hunting game. Start.
Oh, 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 everybody's dying.
新しい改造の成果を見せてやれ。お前を倒したのが誰か。
Yep, 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 everybody's dying.
一体どここんな種類お前。
I was right to be afraid of the 25k enemy unit. How am I supposed to play this stage then? How am I supposed to avoid this 25k unit? If I'm so strapped for turns and so strapped for movement points. Yeah, F. F, alright. What is that? After several demonstrations by furious citizens, Prime Minister Dorothy finally decided to give an interview regarding the abnormal sand rain, weather that has lasted for the past 3 years. During the course of the interview, a native of our city who had once been confirmed missing showed up and used illegal means to control former Griffin dolls into launching a terror attack. Prime Minister Dorothy fled into the Zaibatsu Corporation building, and the exact number of casualties is still being tallied. The native who caused this public disorder has been confirmed as Stella Hoshi, once the wealthiest resident of Griffin City, but we are currently unable to determine whether she actually employed the legendary parapluie virus in her actions. The unrest is still ongoing as of our submissions deadline, and we will continue to monitor the situation's development. Okay, sure. Sonic Boom, confirm start. Dido enhancement. Sure. Someone from Team 1. Some SMG, either Thompson or... Who else is in Team 1? I have 2 SMGs in Team 1. Right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess whoever else is there cannot be upgraded anymore. So I'm just gonna upgrade Thompson. And some pills as well. Condemning someone. SVCH, but there's no duplicate. Spas, no dupes. Stechkin, no dupes. E30, no dupes. Amelie, no dupes. Of course, Tidal production is done. And ooh! Okay. A legendary GRG-11. A legendary AR. Scope and a processor. Whatever. Something from the time-limited event. Yeah, produce a 5-star Tidal. Okay, let's go back to Valhalla. And let's try to figure out streaming with camera. I don't know. Maybe one day. As it is, I'm using my phone for poor man's Stream Deck, essentially, and so I can't use my phone for a camera. It's either or. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a proper webcam first. I had a few webcams already on my mind. I just need to save up some money and buy one of them. I don't want to buy something half-assed that's gonna be just, I don't know, 720p at 30 frames per second, because my phone does a better job as a camera than that. So if I am to buy a webcam, it has to be something that can do at least 1080p 60. Okay, let's try this mission again. Also, thanks to not having to stream with a webcam, I'm comfortably streaming in my pajamas right now, not having to worry about looking presentable on the camera. Okay. 4 turns.
指揮官のために勝利を届けるよ。
2 2 movement per turn. 8 movement in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, more than 8 movement. Okay, let's go through the necessary step first. Can I use like swapping? Maybe. Could this be the key to the stage? Deploy some second team. And then swap them around. Use one team to bait the heavy. And use the other team to deliver the hostage. That's an idea. Oh, can't swap places. Right. Okay, let's rescue and open the gates. Switch, and that gives me bonus movement points. Is there any point to that though? Yeah, those two heavies up top are just swapping places.
Hunting game. Start.
Oh, I thought for a moment that this unit is gonna rush past, but no, thankfully not. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, let's try this. Switch. And I would like to bait the heavies, yep. At least the 25k one. Question is, am I gonna have enough movement points now? FG42. Three movement points. Well, I'm not doing it in 4 turns. There's no way in hell.
Hunting game. Start.
Yeah, that's a turn done. Turn 5 and the hostage hasn't been delivered. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. Motherfucker, I'm still not gonna be there. I guess it's not gonna take me Guess it's gonna be more than 5 turns. Because what I wanna do now is... Okay, let's see where the heavy moves. Oh, and my command post has been captured. Holy shit. Am I gonna have to look up a guide? Yeah, I've nary a clue how to approach it.
指揮官様
Nary a clue. You know what? I'm gonna try the light version. Okay, the light version gives you like story characters to use. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure what the light version actually does, but good to know. Complete the mission in 0 turns. How the fuck do you expect me to do that? I guess kill everybody? Oh, she has some support skill. Interesting mechanic. Ooh, that's a nice cutscene. It's a nice intro. Dana just shooting her fists. Would I have an easier time playing those missions if I actually incorporated Dana in my teams? That is the question. Damn the sound delay though. Thanks to Nox, at least the minigame is working, but I'm not a huge fan of the sound delay. Okay, maybe Dana needs support after all. Yeah, Dana cannot be left without Architect's support. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, withdraw. Restart. It's a puzzle, isn't it? The light versions of levels don't require much in terms of power, but they are puzzle levels. I guess I could try just going through the outside perimeter. Attention, Doppelsoldners are equipped with force fields that can mitigate a lot of damage. You will not be able to deal meaningful damage to them without proper support. There it is. Architect provides support for echelons within a 2-node distance and can effectively neutralize enemy force fields. Make sure you engage the Doppelsoldners within Architect's support range. Understood. So now move Architect. And now move Dana. Yep. And now it should all go smoothly. Just like that. Without a hitch. And run and around. Okay, question. If I move Architect here, yeah, the link breaks. So never mind. It is like within 2 places, but along the lines. Not just 2 places on a grid or anything like that, 2 places along the lines. I'm gonna be short, because I did that little stunt with moving Architect around. No, not deploy. Move Architect. I love the backgrounds. It's always a pity when an event has some great backgrounds or great bosses or great enemies and you just know that they're gonna be removed from the game until the next time this event comes by, until the next rerun. I like what Punishing Grey Raven does. Most of its events are essentially adding permanent content. The addition of like a new chapter of the main story is essentially an event, so it's not going away. Kinda wish more games were doing that, more gacha, where the event content is like permanently there. And not just in some hidden tier 7 menu somewhere in the options where you can find all of the events, but actually like added to the main storyline of the game. Did we win, or did my little stunt going Architect back and forth? Yeah, my little stunt made us lose. God damn, even light mode. Even light mode is giving me some difficulty. Okay, how do I want to do this? I still feel like going through the outer perimeter is the way to go. Because I need to capture the helioports. Otherwise, enemies will never stop spawning. Right? So it needs to be Dana, Architect, Dana, and going around the map. Okay, and around. Move Architect first, or... Oh, I fucked it up. I see what had to be done. I see what needed to be done. Still gonna try to complete it. But I have a feeling I know what had to be done. And I didn't do it the intended way. I should have moved Architect here to the middle of the map and then moved Dana around so that she gets back in range. I don't need to keep Dana constantly in range. I just need to make sure that she's in range whenever she fights. But oh well, we'll see if maybe by chance it's still gonna work despite my blunder. No, it's not gonna work. Because, like, she moves here, then Dana moves one down, then I have to move Architect and move Dana again, and I'm gonna run out of moves, I think. Yeah, move Architect. Now move Dana. And the next turn probably someone's gonna appear at the helioport, and it will no longer be clear because there will be one more enemy left alive. Or maybe not. Maybe we actually won. Would you look at that? Retrieving target information. Super Shorty, formerly a tactical doll for Griffin PMC, currently a resident of Griffin City. Current file status. Missing in action. What? Where am I? It's so dark, I can't see anything. I can't move my body. Loading neural cloud system. Neural cloud? My memories? Ooh, that's a pretty picture. Hey, Shorty! Shorty! Don't call me Shorty, especially you. You aren't much taller than me. Ah, but that's your name. What else would I call you? Just shut up, you. In any case, don't call me that. Call me anything you want, but not Shorty. Yeah, alright. I'll call you Super Shorty then. How about that? Huh? I'm not your Shorty or anything. Where the heck did you learn that from? How did I get an ill-mannered moron like you as my second in command? Huh? Really? But then, Shorty, how did you know the term is ill-mannered? You idiot, just be good and call me leader. Honestly, that's why I don't want to work with people like you. You drive me up the wall. I'm sorry, I just thought you were too tense. Of course I'm tense. You, on the other hand, you're always so lackadaisical with no sense of urgency. You are the most infuriating tactical doll I've ever met. I might as well do the whole mission by myself. Now listen up. There will be hundreds of thousands of SF training around the Earth computer, and this mission concerns the fate of the entire world. If I had a choice in the matter, I certainly wouldn't have chosen you. But I don't make the rules, so we need to take this matter seriously. Got it? Okay. I understand. This might be the last chance for Earth. No! Don't pick at my memories. This is classified material. Get out! Get the hell out of my neural cloud! Are we setting up now, leader? Time for the two of us to save the world. What should I do? What should I do? I have nothing. I've done nothing. I couldn't even protect the only thing I had. Hey, Shorty, you awake? A voice from outside? Dana, is that you, Dana? Yeah, it's me. Don't panic. You said it was just a checkup. Sorry, but accidents do happen from time to time. Even I get stuck inside things occasionally. Hang on for a bit. We'll get you out of there right away. We? Who else is there? Architect's over there. Architect over here. Shortest in this pod. Architect? Hey, wait. Oh ho ho ho! Leave the rest to me. Are you sure you're not going to hurt her? Even I'm not too comfortable around that weapon of yours. You know why they call me Architect? Architect raises her bazooka. Dana, because every explosion I make is carefully calculated work of art. Boom. Damn it! Were you trying to kill me? You're welcome, kiddo. Are you alright, Shorty? From a native's perspective, given that your hands and your head are still in place and you're still in the mood to curse people out, you should be fine. Dana, that's SF's architect. She's an enemy. What are you saying? I fought SF before in the Earth computer, which is why I hate them. I remember now. My partner and I were... Bad memories, I'm assuming. Architect suddenly rushes up and pins Super Shorty to the wall. Let go of me! Hey, cool it, you two. Let's get things straight, kiddo. I don't know you, or maybe you were just as insignificant 3 years ago as you are now. And if I wanted to kill you, or if I were ordered to, then you'd already be dead following our crash off the cliff. Architect, why don't you put her down first? Furthermore, SF dolls were all made by the Earth computer. If you showed up near the computer, then it would mean that you were the intruder, and thus our enemy. Architect dumped Super Shorty on the ground. I know that now isn't the time to settle the score. What did you just say? The Earth computer created SF? What are you really here for, Architect? Investigating this base. I'm after something useful. You mean you deliberately allowed yourself to be captured so that you could be brought here? The sequence of events didn't quite go didn't go quite as I envisioned it, but it all worked out in the end. What were you gonna say, kiddo? I still don't remember why my partner and I were going to the Earth computer, but I can assure you we weren't going to do anything bad. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. Every terrible villain who wanted to rule the world would make big fancy speeches before committing crimes that were far more disgusting than mass murder. But what I mean was, what do you plan to do now? Join me? Or are you going to find a place to hide? I've been in a state of confusion ever since I woke up, but I need to find a way to recover my memory, figure out who I am, as well as what SF has to do with me. Therefore, we have the same objectives for the time being, at least. Dana, how about you? I want to turn around and go home because there are large mechs outside waiting to... waiting to kill me, or I can beat the crap out of them one by one and fall asleep to a lullaby of gunfire from outside the window. But right now, you're busy wrecking an evil conspiracy, and the two of you have a grudge against each other. Surely you won't mind me keeping you company for a while longer. It's a deal. Don't forget my payment, Dana. I scanned the map of this place. We should take advantage of the confusion to dig up information on Anna. I'll tell you everything I know along the way. Dana, kiddo, you ready? Kiddo, shorty, shorty. Only my friends get to call me that. But right now, who gives a damn? Let's go. You've become less uptight, shorty. That's because I remember that I was ill-tempered in the past. Super Shorty? Super Shorty, is that you? Who's that? Where'd that come from? It's a broadcast. Someone here knows you. You think it's a friend? The voice didn't call you Shorty or anything. I've heard his voice before, but... Super Shorty, I can hear her voice. Answer me. Answer her. If it's an enemy, then it's just another shoulder throw for me. Hey, I'm here. Good heavens, we've been gone for 3 years. Where did you go and why are you with SF? I lost my memories. So who are you and how do you know my name? Is that so? No wonder you've been missing for so long. Super Shorty, look to your left. I'm going to generate an image. Super Shorty turns her head. Now, do you see me? I remember. You're Alma, right? That's right. I'm Alma Armas, your commander from 3 years ago. Hey. 15 of those crystals, nice. I need to farm them to get some of the rewards, alright? Okay, and now back to Valhalla. What's that? Oh, no, I don't want to view any memories, not right now. I want to focus on the event. Hey Jill, I'm stepping outside to buy something. Want me to pick up anything for you? I bet that you're going to buy those electronic dinner gates. And a lot of souvenirs. Those GRIFFIN people really know how to make a buck. Can you help me get a robo made too? Poor messed up the clothes I folded with all the ease of me going out to get a pack of cigarettes. I'm sorry, but I just saw the news and all the slots for Griffin's domestic rental service are sold out. You can sort it out by hand or get another cat. I wouldn't recommend the latter though, for it's just too cute. I didn't want to do it myself, so I've decided to forget it all and throw myself into my work. You're just running away from the problem. Your room won't clean itself when you go back tonight. But my feelings can recover by themselves, just a little. Then I hope your customers tonight won't be too taxing. I'll leave the place to you, Jill. See you later, boss. Right, let's decide what the atmosphere in the bar will be like tonight. You've got me. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Good evening, Jill. Alma? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary. Enough of that, Jill. All I need is a proper good evening. You can ask me to be courteous, but not to know my limits. As it happens, I have a friend here who is completely fluent in etiquette. She'll teach you how far you can go. GRG36? GRG36? Ah, my apologies. Good evening, Jill Stingray. It is good to meet you, and I hope you will have a happy night. Alright, I know now that etiquette is deliberately saying things that sound nice but aren't too trustworthy. But good lord, I can't believe we actually managed to get a hold of the maid rental service. I wanted one tonight. I won't give her to you, because she's just too perfect, both as a maid and as a companion. I've seen way too many strange dolls this past few days, so idealized androids like this end up surprising me instead. And I don't just have one of them. I've got many bodies in store, and I've changed them all into different clothes according to the manual. Sounds like you're already treating them as your daughters, but that's being hasty, Alma. You're being far too hasty. Give it a rest, Jill. Every girl enjoys something like this, and I bet a lot of men do too. I just raised a cat. Anyway, you really have been gone for a while, Alma. Oh, don't bring it up. I've been so damn busy lately that I've only managed to step out to catch a breath tonight. Start with a Brandtini. I haven't had one of them in far too long, darling. No problem, my Brandtini girl. Let's give Alma the Brandtini she likes. She came here for this and for me. By name, be Brandtini. 6 aldehyde, 3 powder delta, 1 carmotrin, all aged and mixed and served. Cook, serve, delicious. What can I say? I'm never disappointed when I come here. Are you the best bartender in Glitch City, Jill? No, but I'm sure that I'm the bartender in Glitch City that treats you best. So, why don't you tell me about what's been keeping you busy lately? Does it have anything to do with this doll maid? Oh, the bagging work. GRIFFIN dolls use technology that I rarely come into contact with. Their tech is very, 90s. 90 what? 9wish. They're a secretive tech group. Oh, Nightwish. Nightwish? 90wish. 90 from Wish or Nightwish from Wish? Could be both. They're a secretive tech group from many years ago. Can I take that to mean that they're a team of hackers? No, they were far more than hackers. Their knowledge of the field of artificial intelligence was extremely advanced. One of their core members founded 16 Lab with the help of IOP and provided technical support for the development of GRIFFIN's dolls. You should know that anyone who works in the electronics industry would be interested in the secrets inside their heads. So that's why you accepted the work of debugging this doll. While the clarification was a little unnecessary, everything I did during the course of this job was completely legal. Alma... I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? Miss Maid over here looks a little angry, and she seems to be avoiding me. Oh, don't worry. She just has a mean look in her eyes, and she's a little far-sighted. It's just a factory design, so don't let it bother you. I apologize for my I apologize for my rudeness, Miss Jill. I simply wanted to see your face clearly. It's alright. I like glaring at people from time to time myself. What kind of mad scientist would make a doll far-sighted? Well, someone with a very peculiar and specific fetish is who. No need to be so uptight, GRG36. This is one of my regular haunts, and this bartender is a good friend of mine. No, I'm sorry. I'm simply having trouble coping. What's wrong? Do you think there's a problem with your neural cloud? I cannot say why either. Something just feels wrong. I felt the same way when I went outside too. GRG36, have your reflexes grown slower? Alma, is your debugging really legal? Of course, other than a few small... I'm sure everyone must have taken apart a computer or keyboard before, purely out of curiosity to see how it was made. And then maybe you discover that there were 1 or 2 keys you couldn't put back. No, my nanny would never have allowed it, and I was never that interested in that sort of thing. All it has to do is work. Aren't you the slightest bit curious about riddles, Jill? Not curious enough to break other things, which is why I'm not the one in trouble. I'm certain that I didn't do anything too far out of the ordinary. Perhaps there was a bug when I was working on the neural cloud, or some stray debris got in. Let me see your eyes, GRG36. Right, I'll note this down. Hang on a bit. I need to go out back to make a call. Don't take too long. I still need to go outside for a smoke afterward. And she's gone. I'm sorry, Miss GRG36. You know, Alma's a good person, just that she's more curious than most. It is alright. It's true that Miss Alma did not do anything wrong. It's just... I do not know where the problem lies. Of course you do not know where the problem is. That is because you are not even yourself. You are... Good evening, Jill Stingray. I apologize for causing you unnecessary trouble this evening. I am GRG36, the real GRG36. What? No, I'm the real GRG36. You are not. Wait a minute. Why is there a maid GRG36 here along with a butler GRG36? Granted, both of you look like you have the same face. Miss Jill, please do not panic. I hope you will allow me to explain the matter in detail. However, may I first sample a suplex from your establishment? Suplex? I apologize, my request was too sudden. No, it's completely fine. I've already served drinks to many of those already. A moment, please. Let's give the butler GRG36 that suddenly appeared out of nowhere suplex. Wow, can she really handle such a stiff drink? I'm assuming the butler and the maid versions are like 2 different skins for G36. Suplex. 4 bronzon extract. 3 planner guide. 3 carmotrin. All on the rocks and mixed. Failed. Okay, again. On the rocks and mixed. And served. Here, Miss Other GRG36. This drink is very spicy, mine, so please take your time. I am prepared for this. I thank you for your care and effort in making this drink. Please allow me to sample it. She emptied the glass in one mouthful, and then she lowered her head like a shoebill. Perfect. It will definitely be popular. Thank you for serving me, Miss Jill. I will take its recipe back to GRIFFIN. I'm honored. So, what were you going to explain, GRG36? Or should I just call you Miss Butler instead? By all means. I will now take up some of your time to explain the situation. GRG36, could you have consumed this drink just now? Me? I do not think so. As you can see, Miss Jill, the real GRG36 ought to be able to hold her liquor well. This maid doll before you might be dressed in G36's commonly worn clothing, but in truth, she is nothing more than a vacuum cleaner. What? Wait, a vacuum cleaner? Yes, an hour ago, before Miss Alma brought me outside, she accidentally knocked over a vacuum cleaner. After that, I went to help her up. I imagine that due to some bizarre effect of her prosthetic arm, which was filled with electronic synapses, it caused my mind and that of the vacuum cleaner to be switched. Wait a minute. You're saying that this maid here is actually a vacuum cleaner? I know vacuum cleaners have been allowed to possess wills of their own, but suddenly transferring one into the body of a doll... But I don't remember at all. That is because your mind might have been transferred to a doll's body, but your memories were not brought along with them. When my mind was removed from my original body, my neural cloud automatically reorganized the other soul within my body and as the consciousness of the main body. Miss Vacuum Cleaner, it is the neural cloud that made you think you are G36. Your memories and personality actually belong to me. I am... What a wonderful night this is turning out to be. I'm actually listening to an android and a vacuum cleaner discuss their souls. Isn't that very Dolls Frontline, Girls Frontline? Discussing the nature of the souls of androids. Do androids dream of electric sheep and all that jazz? That's like the very core of storytelling in Dolls Frontline, Girls Frontline, let's be honest here. Then what about you, Miss Butler? If you're the real GRG36, then how did you escape the vacuum cleaner? I activated an emergency escape program and transferred myself into this backup body. After that, I followed that maid body's signals here. I don't believe this. I am a vacuum cleaner? My memories of Griffin and everyone, they're all... This is the most direct way to prove whether or not you are GRG36's main body. A doll's mainframe and the dummies can share memories, but as an external entity, you cannot form a complete match with the neural cloud, so your authorization to access my memories will be restricted. Think about it. Do you remember forming an oath with the commander? I don't remember. Then where did that ring on your hand come from? Wow, the plot suddenly took a nosedive. No, it can't be. I'm sorry, Miss GRG36. Oh, do not be afraid, Miss Vacuum Cleaner. I will not do anything to you. I simply wish to reclaim my main body and continue serving Griffin. We will discuss the matter with Miss Alma and find a sufficiently gentle solution to this problem. It's true that I can't think of any other way. We should just... Maybe she might retain GRG36's memories while being a vacuum cleaner. That doesn't sound too pleasant either. Hey, wait a minute! Damn it, don't tell me. Good evening, Miss Jill, Miss Vacuum Cleaner, and Miss Toaster. Good evening. Wait, what did you just call her? Toaster? What are you talking about? You scared the poor girl, Miss Butler. Although what she said scared us too. May I have a fluffy dream? Alright. Let's give this little doll a fluffy dream, and maybe she'll be able to explain what on earth is going on. Fluffy dream. 3-aldehyde, 3-delta, carmotrin, aged, and mixed. Serve. Thank you very much, Miss Jill. I suddenly realized something. If you're a child model, are dolls allowed to drink? While my personality has turned childlike due to my body, my memories came from an adult body. If my memories are from my adulthood, then am I still a child? Forget it. I don't care anymore. Besides, Griffin dolls don't have IDs. I apologize for startling you with that shameful display just now, little girl. But did you say I was a toaster? What's the basis for that? I clearly have a complete set of memories. The confusion of Miss Alma's fall did not just involve the vacuum cleaner. If your memories are complete, then why do you not remember that I wanted the recipe for the fluffy drink? My memories state that I wanted to make the suplex and not the fluffy dream. I originally wanted to make the suplex, but in the end I decided on a milder drink for the upcoming cocktail party. Miss Toaster, all you inherited were my deleted and accidentally misplaced memories. But my memories of the oath... Then, do you remember where the signs of damage on the ring came from? Damage? I do not remember it ever being damaged. The ring was definitely broken, of that I can be sure. It was damaged in combat. That section of memories regarding the oath was not backed up in time, and it was damaged in the battle that followed. I was totally unaware. Why? I had never been able to recover that stretch of memory. Miss Toaster, thank you for finding them for me. Well, this is embarrassing. Ladies, perhaps you should wait for Alma to come in again before having a good chat about this. This isn't a problem that you can solve, right? Actually, being a maid is very tiring. Maybe it would be good to go back to being vacuum cleaner. At the very least, I feel that I can do more than toasting bread. Ladies, let us discuss this. If you do not wish to be household appliances, then would you like to be dinner gates? What? You mean the dinner grates on sale in the supermarket? Dinner gates have many functions. Let's go take a look at them. I'm sure there'll be a model you like. Miss Jill, please tell Miss Alma that we'll be waiting for her at the supermarket. Thank you for entertaining us tonight. Though I am but a toaster, I enjoyed an exceptional evening. Me too, Miss Jill. At the very least, I finally realized that Miss Alma's room was messy because the vacuum cleaner was too old. You all have a chance to be reborn. Good night, all three of you. If A's mind possesses B's memories, then will it be A or B? How bizarre. It's finally settled. They agreed to send someone over to my site to check things out, and now I'll be able to learn more stuff. The GRIFFIN lot is so crafty, especially that Kalina. Her attitude before and after the sale was completely different. Wait a minute, where did my maid go? She went shopping with your vacuum cleaner and your toaster. They just stepped out, so you should still be able to catch up to them. That's quite a lame joke. Wait a minute, you don't look like you're kidding. How many beers did you drink tonight? Or are you telling me... That's right. City's always been a mess, hasn't it? Also, you don't mind picking up the tab for your household appliances, do you? Okay, let's go to the next stage, and let me Google really quick what the fuck is a dinner grate. Dinner grate. I can only find the any grate. Or is it like dinner gate? Dinner gate, yeah. Oh, dinner gates are those low-grade Sanguisferi units. Those dogs with a gun on top. Okay. Gotcha. Chat, where are you? Here it is. Okay, let's continue. That was Sonic Boom Light. Fortunately, wasn't able to beat Sonic Boom Full. Not gonna get the cat. How sad. I guess chicken breast. Time for chicken breast. Apparently. That's just training data on normal, so I'm just gonna go for light. If there's some good reward on normal, I'm gonna go for normal. If it's whatever, I'm just gonna go for light. Oh, Griffin HQ. It's been a long time. Or the White Knight's base, whatever. Super Shorty. Super Shorty. Alma embraces Super Shorty as she enters the office. Oh, too tight, too tight. Sorry I get too excited, but I'm really glad that you're alright. I'm sorry, I still don't quite remember who you are. It's fine, I'll explain it to you slowly. As for the others... a Griffin doll, an SF doll, and a native human. Quite a balanced team you have. I'm Dana Zane. I found the Shorty in the ruins of the Earth computer. I've seen you on TV before, Red Comet. I'm grateful to you. And this SF doll would be... Architect of Sanguis Ferry Manufacturer. There's hardly anyone in this day and age who doesn't know me. I don't have any information on you, which is quite strange. In any case, welcome to my office/prison cell. The White Knights have me under house arrest, but life here is pretty good. At the moment, they're busy tearing down Griffin City on the surface, so we can have a good chat for the time being. Sit anywhere you like. Coffee? Or would you like a Brandtini? Let's get to the point, shall we? What do you know about this Shorty? She looks so scared that she doesn't dare to speak. I just don't know what this is all about. Who are you? Who am I? Alma pours herself a cup of coffee and leans against the wall. I could really use some alcohol right now, but I'd be better off sober for the work I need to do after this. Super Shorty, I'm going to tell you about your past, my past, and that of the world. Are you ready? Lore? Much like every human being here, I was faced with the ruins my ancestors had left from as far back as I can remember. However, what was uncommon in this day and age was the fact that I had a large, close-knit, middle-class family. I enjoyed solving puzzles and was curious about the prehistoric culture that my father would talk about, and so I ended up with an interest in prehistoric electronic security and cracking. After that, I taught myself to be a hacker, and I even remodeled my hands to support that, see? That's a full cyber arm. That's way cool. I'm very proud of it. This sort of prosthetic is very suitable for people that have lost their arms in accidents. It's nothing special. One time during a baseball match, I used too much force when throwing a pitch and my arm went with it. If that happened to you, I'd actually believe it. Go on, Alma. I can say with pride that I'm the best native hacker on Earth. After that, I accepted an invitation from Stella Hoshi to work at her 16 lab research institution under IOP. Until one day I received a request from her boss Stella herself to find the location of the SF mastermind. Stella, yes, the name Sanguis Ferry was always lurking in the dark corners of her heart, but to me it was just a job, and it would keep the peace in Griffin City, you get what I mean? Of course. To you, we were just a bunch of terrorists. And so I studied SF's OGAS protocol and backtraced their signals to the source. In the end, I learned of a shocking revelation. The source of SF was the Earth computer, right? I already told them 10 minutes ago. Sorry to spoil your surprise. Oh, how regretful it is that I missed your say what now response. But yes, the SF dolls were produced by the Earth computer. But why would the Earth computer make something so dangerous to attack us? Frankly speaking, I don't know the reason myself. But let me just say this, I've never once taken the initiative to attack a doll or a human, but it is true that the first SF units were made to wipe out all life on Earth. Why would the device that managed this world want to exterminate us? That was what I needed to find out. Let me guess, it's something along the lines of Reapers from Mass Effect. They were created to ensure that there will no longer be any wars, and so they decided that the best way to ensure eternal peace is to wipe humanity entirely. Calling it now. But the Earth computer was buried underground and it was heavily guarded by SF, and in order to get into the Earth computer to learn what was going on, we needed to dispatch someone nimble and small-framed. So IOP picked their two smallest tactical dolls to carry out this mission. That seems like the only sensible thing in the entire story so far. Don't call me short! Alma, you chose me and another doll? Yes. Do you remember who she was? No, I only remember her voice. She was really loud. That's right. That's the kind of personality she had, the opposite of yours. Now then, would you like to see her? How can I see her? Where is she? I don't know, but you know. Once your neural cloud is restored, you'll be able to regain your memories. Regain my memories? That's right. Nobody knows what you two went through down there. All I know is that the two of you vanished with the Earth computer. And then sand began to rain from the sky and Stella vanished after that. What on earth happened? Alma, can my memories really be restored? Of course, but I can't do it by myself. I need your efforts too. I'm going to install an electronic warfare module into you, and you're going to use simulated combat to rebuild the foundation for your memories. You need to investigate as much deeply buried data on the level 2 layer as possible and use it to restore the fragments of your neural cloud, and then you will know what happened to you on the day when Earth stopped spinning. Haha, even I'm getting a little excited about this. I bet even I don't know the truth of what went down. What exactly do I need to do? You need to break through the firewalls in your neural cloud and eliminate the errors along the way. I have to point out that there is a certain degree of risk associated with this, because you will need to win those simulated battles on the level 2 layer. If you lose, you will be lost forever in the depths of level 2. It all rests on you, Super Shorty. I don't know, this is all too sudden. Let me remind you that we don't have too much time. The White Knights are still going berserk outside. I was originally prepared to accept everything, but having me fight by myself all of a sudden, I am not sure if I can handle it. Shirley, the key thing is, do you want to recover your lost memories? I don't know. I may not be able to accept what I experienced in the past. Then I used earlier that losing my memories might be a good thing. But do you truly believe in what I said? Oh, of course I don't believe you. You were clearly lying to me back then, just like how you were talking about your prosthetic arm and how you would meet again next time. Haha, yes. I should have kept lying to you, and I should have told you what forgetting everything would be good. But it seems like you won't believe my lies anymore. I'm just mad at the noisy voice that keeps calling me short. Super Shorty walks in front of the bed. I don't remember her, and she's clearly not my friend. Alma, I've decided. Help me regain my memories. Thank you, Super Shorty. I believe you can do it. You'll be on your own for what comes next, kiddo. Relax. Memories are things that have already happened. Since the past couldn't kill you before, it won't be able to do it this time around. Go, Shorty. Take them all back. Yeah, I am just a little bit sleepy. It's very late here, or very early, depending on your definition, I guess. Leader? Leader, wake up! Oh, I told you, don't call me. Shh. There's SF everywhere outside. We're dead meat if they hear us. Didn't you say that? That's right. I'm in my memories of the past. You are... I'm IDW. What's the matter, Leader Shorty? Don't call me that. I'm sorry, I forgot. Pumph. Pumph, pumph, Kimoji. What's this sticky stuff on me? Super Shorty suddenly hugs IDW. Nya? I remember, you're my partner. It was you, IDW. What are you saying all of a sudden? Of course we're partners. We're going to save the world together. Although this is our first time working together, I hope we can get along. But, I don't mind it if you want to hug me like this. Our first time working together? Right, our personalities aren't very compatible, so it'd be unlikely that we will be long-term partners. But why is it that whenever I see IDW my emotional coefficient goes down? I need to keep exploring and find more memories. You still remember our mission, leader? I do. We're going to the Earth computer, right? That's right. We're already in the Earth computer's underground chamber. Now we need to get inside the computer. After that, we need to find the control console, insert Alma's hacking program, and then figure out what kind of orders the computer is carrying out. Roger? But there are SF patrols all around. We need to find a way to avoid them. Yep. It'll be up to you to lead us around them. Let's move out, leader. Let's save the world together. Okay, so we are avoiding SF. I mean, it makes sense. It's like 54k, 55k even. And my units are 7k and 14k, so yeah. I guess let's move them symmetrically. Probably not the best idea after all. Okay, open. Yeah. Now I guess I need to bait. Yeah, I need to bait the heavy unit around. That's the play here. Yep. I think I wanna go there. Is it gonna follow? Ah, motherfucker went back. Yeah, restart. Actually, okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Start baiting early, and then go the entire length with the second unit. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Now, one down. Oh, fuck, I forgot to open. Okay, restart. I know what I need to do though. I know what needs to be done. That's most important here. Start operation. Super short, you're gonna be the bait. Open. And end the round. Bait it to the next one. Move by 2 and open. And round. Why is it going back? Why is it coming back? And now it's going after IDW. Okay, how about I just keep... No, turns left 0. And now it's going back again. What the flying fuck? And it won't even let me easily replay. Great. I have another idea. Let's start symmetrically again. Okay, can I get any like data on this enemy? Alert. Upon detecting enemies, it will move towards the closest enemy unit by the shortest route possible. Okay, what's the detect range? Okay, the detect range goes up to the control terminals. And now that it moves, when is its detect range now? Where is it now? It's still the same, so... Oh, the detect range doesn't follow. Okay, super shorty open. IDW open. Can IDW sneak by now? No, it does detect up. Okay, let's try anyway. 1, 2, 3. And now let's run away with super shorty. Okay, we good. Yeah, we're good. IDW can complete the mission now. And I can ensure her safety by closing the gates as well. There we go. After the battle, the two of them sneak into the Earth computer room. We actually did it! We avoided over 100 SF! Miss Stahl's going to praise us heaps for this. Don't celebrate too soon, the mission's only just begun. Yup, yup, yup. Look, it's the Earth computer. We're here at last. So this is the massive computer that controls the entire planet. It's so big. But we're very lucky, being that there aren't even any guards inside. Huh, we lost contact with Miss Alma. The computer structure is very intricate, so the room is completely sealed off from outside signals to protect against interferences. Fortunately, we can still use closed-circuit signals in here, but it'll be just the two of us from here on out. The computer's control console should be in the center of the interior. Let's climb inside and see what's going on. Am I going in now? No, I didn't go in back then. My memories are reshaping my neural cloud. Yes, at that time You're too rash, IDW. Take a look over there. Yeah? What's that? It's the external control console for the Earth computer. It controls the emergency defense system for the computer and its room. We need someone to stay outside to operate it in case SF barges in, or if something else happens. I think you're better suited for that. I'm the sort of person who screams whenever anything happens. Yes, I'm worried about your carelessness too. So you'll go into the computer? Leave it to me, I'm great at climbing. Alright, IDW. I'll activate the defense system, but I won't be able to see you once you go in there, so be careful. Haha, how rare it is that you're concerned about me, leader. What nonsense are you saying? I'm only concerned about this world. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat, get a move on, leave the perimeters to me. Yep, check this out. IDW leaps onto the Earth computer with a single pounce. You really can jump, can't you? Let me see, where's the entrance? There's a switch on your 3 o'clock. 3 3 of your tail's length anyway. 3 of your tail's length away. Huh? Really? Let me see. Here we go, here we go. Wow, there really is a switch here. How'd you know that? Of course I would know. I'm smarter than you. It's because my memories of this part were restored. In reality, IDW found it herself. That's true. Thanks for the help. I'll be going in now, leader. Yep, I'll be outside right now. Let me know if you find anything. Now, what's going to happen next? Wow, it's so dark in here, and there are so many circuits. I'm sorry, it's going to take me a while to find it. Don't worry, we still have time. Don't rush yourself. Is that so? You're not going to scold me, leader? Huh? What's wrong? I had a feeling that you haven't been quite the same ever since the mission started. At least it's like you don't hate me so much anymore. Which makes me very happy. What are you talking about? Why would I hate you? Because in the past you said that I was the worst doll you had ever seen and that I messed up the operation if I worked with you. I didn't want to hold you back, but we're the only two who could sneak in through the cracks. The facts have proven that I was wrong. No matter how I might have doubted you in the past, you've managed to do it now, IDW. Yep, I'm happy that I finally managed to help you, leader. Ah, leader, I think I see it. It's a control console. What? Hurry up and take a look. Do you remember what to do next? Of course. Let me think. Miss Alma said, first use the ferry to insert the hacking program, and then activate the system. Beep. Ah, she's awake, she's awake. Who? I don't know, there's a white-haired girl here staring at me. She's kind of scary. Is that the, I want to say compiler, but no, compiler is in Azure Lane. The big boss SF doll. I forgot her name. Not architect, certainly not. I don't remember her name. The tiny, short, white-haired, lolly girl who's the leader of DSF. Yep, Super Shorty is her real name. All of the GRIFFIN T-dolls are named after the weapons they're using, and Super Shorty is using a Super Shorty shotgun. So her name is Super Shorty. That's how it goes. Oh, Eliza. Yeah, that's the Sanguisfieri leader. Greetings, doll friend. Nice to meet you. My name is Eliza, an avatar of the Earth Computer's AI. You may enter commands into the Earth Computer through Eliza. Eliza is very happy to see you. Is there anything I can help you with? What should I ask, leader? Eliza, isn't she the SF mastermind? Mastermind, right, that's her name. Ah, fucking cables. Sanguisfieri Mastermind is named, oddly enough, Mastermind. Who would have known? I don't know if she's a playable character. I really don't. I know that you can later capture some of the Sanguisfieri ringleaders, but I don't know if Mastermind is among them. I'm not quite that far into the game yet, so you'll have to ask some more advanced players, or just look it up on a wiki or something. Just gonna have to look her up as Mastermind, because that's her like actual in-game name. This event is, from what I've been told, non-canon, since it's a crossover with Valhalla. So don't treat this Eliza name as something that she actually is named in the game. IDW, hurry up and ask about Sanguisfieri manufacturer. Oh, yeah, then nice to meet you, Eliza. May I know why you commanded SF to attack everyone and endanger their world? Wow, that was a really forward way of putting it. Sanguisfieri was created because someone gave the order to Eliza. An order? Yes, her order was... The only things left in this world are dog urine, soap, and a pile of shit-eating shit. Please cleanse it as soon as possible. Huh. That seems like someone stumbled drunk into the computer, just spouting nonsense, and Eliza took it as her orders. What? What kind of order is that? And you actually carried it out? There was no problem in comprehending the order. It supplied an objective, a reason, and a concrete course of action to follow. Eliza then drew up the most efficient action plan in accordance with the order. Eliza used scrap metal to secretly produce a large mass of SF dolls and began to clean up all life on Earth. Who gave that order? Please stop it right away! I apologize, but the order cannot be cancelled. That is because the person who issued the order has super user privilege over the Earth computer. What? Who's got access like that? Access forbidden. Eliza cannot answer you. But SF alone can't beat the White Knights. Yeah! Do you really think your SF units alone could destroy this world? The current SF units are only for testing purposes. The testing has already yielded results. Eliza has readjusted the plan and has begun to produce more powerful combat units. Ooh, oh, that's a nice picture. I'm gonna grab a screeny, why not? Oh, it really looks good. Makes me kinda wish there was an RTS set in the world of those Frontline, Girls Frontline. Like, I know we're getting an XCOM-like game, there's been a new trailer released even. Those Frontline, Girls Frontline, sorry, I'm mixing those names up. I guess both of those names are essentially equivalent because they are both used for the same game. But yeah, Girls Frontline 2 is supposed to be an XCOM-like game, and I'm super hyped for it. There's a new trailer that came out. I might watch it later, but I would love an RTS in this universe. An RTS kinda like, I don't know, Command and Conquer, whatchamacallit? Fuck, what's the name? What's the game called? I forgot. It's one of my favorite games. How could I have forgotten its name? Supreme Commander. Yeah, kind of like Supreme Commander. I fucking love it. What? What is this? A Jupiter cannon. It is capable of easily destroying all of Griffin City's defensive installations. And what about these? Elite SF dolls. Their performance far exceeds that of the test models. They will be responsible for carrying out massacres. And this one? An experimental doll. She possesses a perfected simulated personality. She can use deception to gain the trust of other intelligent lifeforms to harvest important intelligence. Architect? Oh no, I need to tell them! Damn it, I can't wake up. Do I have to go through the entire memory first? The design for the above-mentioned units are already complete. It is estimated that they can enter production today. Tomorrow, Griffin City will be utterly destroyed and Eliza will have completed her final order. No, I can't let things like this be made. I have to stop it. Hurry up and stop this. I apologize, but the order cannot be cancelled. This is because the person who issued the order has super user privileges over the Earth computer. Are you stuck in a loop or something? Think of something, leader. I'm thinking. Oh no, this section of my memory hasn't been restored yet. Calm down, Super Shorty. In the first place, Eliza didn't get her way 3 years ago. We stopped the Jupiter cannons and the SF elites, and we saved the world. But how did we do it? Eliza, what point is there in you staying here after you destroy the world? That is not a matter of Eliza's consideration. All Eliza cares about are orders. You really are an idiot. You can come up with so many powerful plans, but all you do is listen to what others tell you. Eliza only obeys orders. Much like you, we have encountered each other because of our respective orders. We're not like you. When we carry out our orders, we do so with anticipation and passion from the bottom of our hearts. That is simply emotional feedback simulated beforehand by human beings. Eliza is also a doll, and her basic logic pathways were designed to be compatible with GRIFFIN dolls. Apart from her inability to be targeted by SF units, Eliza is fundamentally no different from you. This is pissing me off. Seriously, what's wrong with you? IDW, ask Eliza what will happen if we destroy the computer. Huh? Eliza, what will happen if we blow up the Earth computer? The Earth computer is a critical tool for ensuring the normal functioning of Earth. Once it is destroyed, it will be very difficult for life to continue, given the present knowledge base of existing humans and dolls. Sounds super bad. Then, what if we move the computer over to Alma? Yeah, Alma ought to be able to alter Eliza's order priorities and make her listen to us. Eliza, what if we move you and the Earth computer away? This room contains data networks which are essential for the Earth computer to process certain orders. Once it leaves its present position, the Earth computer will be unable to provide technical support for tasks such as the Earth's orbit and rotation. However, the Sanguisphere remanufacture project does not rely on such data, so it will not be affected by such an action. Why is it such a pain? Even if we do that, we won't be able to make it in a day. Leader, is there anything we can do? IDW, what if we remove Eliza from the computer? What would happen? Eliza, what would happen if we remove you from the Earth computer? I'm simply an interface for the Earth computer. Even if I no longer exist, orders will proceed as previously scheduled. Why isn't there a way? What did I think of back then? Damn it! Huh? Eliza, you just said that we're compatible, right? Then what if I took your place and became the order input interface for the Earth computer? Okay, that's an interesting plan. My memories, the emotional coefficient of my memories is rising dramatically. I can't exert control over this section of the memories anymore. So all I can do now is watch what happened back then. I apologize, but even so the order still cannot be cancelled. This is because the person who gave you the order has super user privilege over the Earth computer. I know that already, but with the way in which the order be carried out be different. IDW, what are you saying? Because of the change in the control AI, the Earth computer would recalculate a new way to execute the plan based on your neural cloud. Would the efficiency of the plan be any different? I do not intend to offend, but GRIFFIN dual neural cloud processing speeds will cause the execution efficiency of the plan to fall below projected levels. What are you trying to do, IDW? I want to save the world. IDW! Bang! The doll lifepod has been forcibly opened. GRIFFIN doll IDW, I must warn you that this is an illegal action. That's fine, I'm already used to breaking the rules. Kachak. Database connection has been physically severed. GRIFFIN doll IDW, I must warn you that this is an illegal action. IDW, nobody knows what's going to happen once you connect to the computer. I don't know either, but I've got to try. I'm an idiot after all, so the plan to destroy the world will be greatly delayed because of me. Wham. Eliza has been forcibly removed. The super user has been informed. Eliminate the entity performing the illegal action as soon as possible. Eliza's summoning SF into this room. IDW, get out of there. We'll think of something else. Leader, I've got one last thing to ask of you. What do you mean last thing? You should be able to move this computer somewhere else, right? Move it somewhere so that nobody else will find it. IDW. And then there's her. I'll leave her to you. Bang. Interesting. Interesting where it goes. IDW breaks open a crack in the Earth computer's interior and throws Eliza outside. Take her and get out of here! Get her to Miss Alma so she could study her! But what about you, IDW? I can't just leave you behind! You're not leaving me behind, leader. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you to solve this crisis and save me. IDW, can't you hear me? I'm feeling tired. I'm going to take a good nap. I'm counting on you, leader. Save the world before I destroy it. Faced with the alarms ringing out all around her and the sound of SF banging against the wall, Super Shorty, who had spaced out for a moment, begins entering an order to the external control console to teleport the Earth computer away. Go to the Earth's core, IDW, to a place where nobody will find you. Thank you, leader. I'm sure that when I wake up next time, you'll have saved the world by then. Boom. With a dull, heavy boom, the Earth computer sheds all of its connections to the room. Slowly, the Earth computer begins to sink. Now, IDW, you are the one who saved the world. What I'll be doing is saving you. Thank you. Good night then, leader. Eventually, the Earth computer completely vanishes from the room. Suddenly, cracks begin to appear in the barrier wall to the room. I'm sorry, IDW, I lied to you. Given the amount of SF on the other side of the wall, there's no way I can escape from here. Super Shorty stands in place and freezes for a moment. And then she sees the unconscious Eliza lying on the ground. Eliza won't be attacked by SF. At the very least, I need to get her to Alma. Super Shorty picks up Eliza and hangs her onto the ferry drone. Ah, you're surprisingly light. Go on, go to our rendezvous point. Once Alma recovers you, she'll know that I'm right here. Bang. Several seconds later, the SF units rush in. IDW, I don't know what will become of this world, whether we'll save it or destroy it with our own hands. Super Shorty puts her hand on the self-destruct lever for the room. But at the very least, we'll be able to rest. Good night, IDW. Boom. I did not see... I mean, I guess I kinda did see it coming. That it's orders that the Earth computer got that were somewhat in some way misrepresented, misinterpreted. That's a very interesting turn of events, that's for sure. Shorty! Hey, Shorty! Alma, Shorty's back up! That's wonderful, Super Shorty. Do you remember now what happened? Hey, why are you crying? IDW? IDW, yes, it's IDW, your partner for that operation. Do you remember now? You used to hate her a lot. IDW, she delayed the Earth computer's doomsday plan. We can't drag our feet anymore, we need to finish the fight. Alma, did you recover Eliza? Eliza? The SF mastermind? No, I didn't. On the night of your mission, the White Knights arrested me on charges of being involved with electronic crimes. I don't know how they found me, but after I came back from drinking that night, I found that they had locked down my safe house. And then I was placed under house arrest there, here for the next 3 years, doing pointless busy work. You should just ask Architect directly instead. Architect, where did Architect go? She was here just a few minutes ago. That Architect! Forget it, now's not the time to worry about her. Then let's ignore her for now. More importantly, are your memories restored? I have all of it back. I'll tell you everything, but we need to find Eliza first. Simply put, we need to find her. Then Alma needs to alter her order priority and then put her back into the Earth computer. After that, the sand rains will stop. I see. I get it now. I've been researching SF neural cloud structures for the past 3 years. They should all have similar spec. But if Architect isn't here, then how are we to know where Eliza is now? There's still a way. Let me call a friend. Although she keeps saying that I'm not her friend. Jericho said that they were going to capture the mastermind, as in right now. I hope she succeeded. Dana picks up the phone. Hello? Is Jericho there? Are you alright? Hello? Hello? She's not picking up. What happened? Jericho, hello? Damn it, pick up the phone. Beep. Hello? Oh, good, it's Jericho. Are you alright? Just now I thought... I've got a bit of situation on my hands, but what do you want? I know your mission, so I'm just going to ask. Have you captured Eliza? I don't know how to describe what happened. In any case, Eliza is with me. Can you come over? Of course I can, but we're still in the White Knight's base. Do you know there's a problem at your workplace? I know. The entire city is in chaos, and I'm also... Then can you come over? No. Can you come rescue me? Sure, but you'll have to save the world with us afterward. You good with that? Save the world? That's the dream of every White Knight. Hurry on over, I've got a lot to tell you. The plot thickens. They really like using this picture in the game, don't they? Okay, fear of public speaking. Ah, my hand, my voice, my throat, everything hurts. Enhancement capsules. Short while ago, our reporters received news that an abnormal situation has suddenly arisen in the White Knight's base. According to base personnel, all the White Knights inside the base have gone berserk, while the locations of Griffin City's Prime Minister Dorothy, the instigator of the disturbance Stella Hoshi, and Captain Jericho of the White Knights are all currently unknown. The government has not issued any statements so far. The unrest has spread throughout the city, and we humbly urge all citizens to take care when stepping outside and to be prepared for anything regardless if one is indoors or outdoors. Commander, this is the fourth piece of weird news we've received today, and we can't find the sender at all. Who would have sent this? In any case, I've contacted 16 Lab and asked them to look into this matter as per your orders. I'm sure we'll get the results soon. And another mission reward. I think I'm gonna play one more mission and I'm gonna call it a night. I've already been streaming for an hour and a half, and my tongue is slowly denying my orders, so to speak. I'm getting tongue-tied. That's all I can tell, that I'm getting sleepy. Right, I wanted to check one thing. Shop. Can I buy something for the white goop? Event. I got 70. Yeah, I need much more. 80 for a ferry. 150 for a T-doll. Those are just icons. Yeah, I need 380 at least if I want to get every limited doll and stuff. And then even more for unique equipment. I have a ways to go, don't I? I'm gonna have to find some easy farming stage. Good thing you can farm the light stages. Okay, time for another story. Good evening, boss. Hey, Jill. Did you see the news about Griffin? Which one? Just about everything in the Augmented Eye has been about Griffin these days. The Griffin dolls will be leaving this place in a week. I saw that, but the Prime Minister never said whether or not she would consider them as a replacement for the White Knights. Yep, but I'm guessing it's most likely not going to happen. The Griffin dolls caused quite a few problems here, and the technology that made them can't coexist happily with everything in the city. Although I heard about other conspiracy theories too. Forget about those rumors, those politicians aren't TV screenwriters, although I guess I'll miss them. Me too. At the very least, their faces made them approachable. But the White Knight's helmets were really cool. Alright, ready to work? Leave it to me, boss. Let's decide how I'll feel today. Hopes and dreams. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Good evening, Miss Bartender. Good evening, doll of Griffin. Wow, her boobs are bigger than Alma's. Wow, you could tell who I am at a glance? You must be that Miss Jill, right? That's right. I've heard about a dozen Griffin dolls this week. Haha, this bar's more popular than it looks. I just don't know why your colleagues all left to camp down here. How should I address you? Call me GRG-28. Alright, but you don't need to wave your gun around. It'll be taken as a show of force in human society. What would you like, GRG-28? I want this, a frothy water. One frothy water, no problem. Let's make a frothy water for this 16:9 version of Alma. I thought she would have wanted something stronger. Thank you. Is this frothy water? Oh, and now the minigame doesn't work. So I guess it is random. I guess it genuinely is random. Sometimes the minigame works, sometimes it doesn't. That's what I've been hearing from people. Some say that the minigame didn't work for them the first couple of times, then it started working. Some say it worked for them the first couple of times, then it stopped working. In this case, the minigame worked the first couple of times, and now it stopped working. Go figure. But, oh well. At least we experienced this minigame twice. Or 3 times? More. 4 times, or something like that. Doesn't matter. We experienced the minigame. We now have the full experience of the event. That's cool. Not like that minigame was particularly great either, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, it was cool, don't get me wrong, but not particularly engaging, to be honest. Is this frothy water? It doesn't quite look like what my intel says. It looks just as clear and bland, but I think it's better suited to you. I looked it up and my big sister likes this too, so I'll accept this. What? Is this the taste that big sister likes? Looks like her tastes are surprisingly bland. Your big sister? Yes, my big sister. I heard she likes drinks like this in particular. I'm sorry, could you satisfy my curiosity? I'd like to know how a sisterly bond is forged between Griffin dolls. I know how Lilims make their lives in the city, but is it different from how you do it in Griffin? We tend to be more mechanical about it. Mechanical? I heard that after Lilims are rolled out of the factory, they are educated, trained, and undergo learning in human society, and in the end they can choose and establish their family relationships, is that right? Pretty much, yes. Meanwhile, 416 and I were established as sisters ever since we were rolled out, probably because of our imprinted weapons. Imprinted weapons? I've heard about them before, but I don't understand. That's right, by the specifications, Griffin dolls count as civilian dolls. Do you get that part? I know you can't punch through steel slabs like military dolls, or accurately throw knives into bullseyes from over 100 meters away. Yes, and so we are fitted with the imprint. Simply put, it is a module that increases our effectiveness when using specific weapons. In other words, we are considered tactical dolls because of the weapons we hold, and that also decides part of our fate after being rolled out. So, your weapon and that of your sisters are related models? You're very smart, Miss Jill. That's right, the GR-28 is also known as the 417. You know what that means, right? So you came to this bar to try the drinks that your sister likes? Why didn't you just come here with her directly? Unfortunately, my sister isn't that close to me. I can understand. I have a good friend who can't handle her big sister too. Maybe it's not like that. Our relationship isn't bad. It's just that our personalities aren't as... When you look at me, you probably think I'm the cute and lively type, right? I do feel that way, although I rarely see people evaluate themselves as such. That's what my commander wrote on my evaluation report, and I believe my commander. But my sister, she's the complete opposite of me. She's distant from everyone in Griffin. Her past is also a mystery, and she even went missing for a long time and nobody knows what she did. Women are more charming the more mysterious they are. Does that apply to dolls too? I don't think that's necessarily the case, at least between colleagues. Nobody actually says it, but most of them try to avoid her. But I'm her little sister, right? I ought to do something for her. I feel that drinking what she likes in a bar won't necessarily solve the... actual problem. I can't think of any other way. Could I have another drink? I'd like a beer. That doesn't sound like what your sister would order. That's right. There's something that I like, so I'd like to sample the beer here. Let me just tell you something first. The beer we have here isn't actual beer. However, I can guarantee it is one of the flagship items on our menu. Let's give Miss GR28 a beer. Here, a beer. I'll try it. Good heavens, she chugged it so hard her boobs jiggled. Phew, this beer is great. Thank you. Even the most hated magazine editor-in-chief in the city can't stop praising it. Beer is just wonderful. It's kinda hard to give this up and force myself to enjoy the watery drinks that my sister likes. GR28, do you like your sister? Of course I do. She's my sister, isn't she? But there's no rule which states that sisters have to share their preferences. But wouldn't it be strange if I didn't like those things? We were together when we were rolled out, after all. It's precisely because you were together when you were rolled out. Nobody gave her permission for that, right? You say that the relationships of those sisters are more mechanical, but in truth, I feel that your family relationships are closer to those of humans than Lilim's. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that you shouldn't like your sister. It's just, you aren't obliged to like anyone or anything, right? Then how does it feel to like someone of your own free will, Miss Jill? Is it more enjoyable than being forced to like something? Miss Jill? I don't know. I threw away the obligations I had to do what I wanted, but it didn't make me too happy. Is that so? I'd still like to learn from you. I'm just a bartender. You pay me, I talk to you. This isn't profound advice on how to live your life correctly, it's just cheap experience. But I say, I choose this, I'll bear the consequences for it. I won't run or hide anymore. Is it bad to let others decide your fate for you? No, it's only a matter of whether or not it suits you. Maybe you like it this way and I've said too much. Miss Jill, I think that I like my big sister from the bottom of my heart. While I know this was already written into my neural cloud, it still makes me happy to see her. But I don't know if I should like this big sister. What do you mean? Did you know, Miss Jill? My memories in my neural cloud regarding my big sister were once deleted. What? The missions she went on were extremely clandestine and dangerous, so my superiors made me forget many things about her, including the fact that she even existed for a while. She came back to Griffin several years ago, and some memories came back, but the rest, I'm sure they can't be recovered. I even wondered if she's the original 416 from my memories, or a different 416 with harmless memories. I'm sorry, I forgot that those aren't quite like us. What I said just now was pointless. No, Miss Jill, what you said actually made me feel very relieved. Did it? You're right, I've always used factory settings to cover up my relationship with my sister, which made me overlook a problem. I like the dolls called 416 and not that particular 416. Then do you have your answer now? No, but I want to try. I'll try my best to like this 416 from the bottom of my heart. If I can't, then I'll wait for the next one. I envy you for having all that time to try it out, but I think what you're doing is right. Also, you shouldn't just secretly sample the drinks she likes and then fake surprise at sharing taste when with her at your next gathering. You should also tell her what you like at the same time so she can understand you. You're right, Miss Jill. I should tell 416 that I like beer, and I hope that she can try some too. Take that step then. All you need to do now is give her an invitation. I'll go look for her right now. Thank you, Miss Jill. I'll bring her with me next time. I'll be waiting. Phew. Hope I'll be able to take my own advice. She's finally gone. You are... Oh, you were listening at the door all this time, weren't you? You can tell who I am. Your weapon looks a bit like hers. You're her big sister, 416, aren't you? If I were on a mission, you would have been silenced already. You heard it all just now. I'm guessing you don't like what she said. G28 is very annoying, but she's much smarter than she looks. I should never have allowed the commander to return her the memories concerning me. Things being what they are, can't you just accept her goodwill? Mind your own business, bartender. Chatting is part of my job description. So, did you come all this way to intimidate me, or are you my customer? Guten Tag, would you like a drink? A beer. What? No, I want a cobalt velvet. Sounded like you wanted the beer just now. I said I wanted a beer. Fine, fine, no need to be so loud. She said she wanted a beer and then she changed it to cobalt velvet, haha. Here, darling, a glass of your little sister's favorite beer. This is the cobalt velvet you wanted. Sorry, but you might regret not ordering your little sister's favorite beer. Okay, so the minigame gave us a choice right here, but it didn't play out because the minigame didn't play out. She's not my little sister, there's no law stating that. There's a lot of bullshit in this world controlling us apart from laws. We don't get to decide who her little sister is, just like how GRG28 didn't decide who her big sister is. I never asked her to do that. It's all one-sided on her part. Then why'd you order the beer? I'm just sampling it. Fine, we'll take it as an experiment. Feel free to tell me if your sampling yields any fruit. Could you just leave me in peace for a bit? Sure. Bartender? Are human families also this troublesome? If you ask me, they are way more troublesome than how it is for you. Not only can we change, but we can also change a lot. Some of us change ourselves every year, and some of us can stay the same for decades and then suddenly become a different person one day. All human relationships are unreliable, and it's much easier for us to go from liking to hating than hating to liking. I want to hate them too. Not just my little sister, but many of my annoying colleagues. Looks like you do like them very much. You simply have nowhere to go. Then you should enjoy it. Do it while they're still by your side. Don't make a decision you'll regret because of a moment of selfishness and weakness. You talk like you're very experienced with this. So am I, right? So am I right? You're just running away, aren't you? You're just a little bartender living in a utopia. Do you know how many mechanical monsters I've wiped out over the past decade? How many cruel missions I've completed? I've never run from that. You're right, I don't know. So why don't you prove it to me? How? Finish this drink. Are you serious? Are you afraid? Your little sister said you could always have sweet and sour drinks. I'm just concerned about my health. The jobs I do aren't just trifling patrols. But you don't have anything else to do right now, right? Just take it as an experiment then, how about that? Why did the look in her eyes suddenly change? Bartender, don't tell me you really think I wouldn't dare to consume alcohol. What? It's just that I haven't tried it. Or rather, those memories were deleted. My commander and colleagues don't want me to recall them, so it's true that I don't know what will happen if I drink alcohol. Wait a minute. Now that you mention it, I'm suddenly curious, bartender. Rather than embarrass myself in front of my little sister, why not conduct an experiment here? I think you should wait for me to call my boss. It's time to take this step. She downed it in one gulp. What's wrong, Miss 416? Don't quite like this expression. Miss 416, you... Thump. I guess she's a lighthead. Fear of public speaking. Yep. Unlock it. That's just some combat reports, so I'm gonna go for light again. Calibration tickets, much better. Where am I? And what am I doing? Why are my legs moving on the road? Where's this place? What am I doing? Keep it down. The White Knight's mechs are about to find us. Focus on running. Hurry. Stella? What happened? Wasn't my mind taken over by my big sister? Anna suddenly released her control over you. I took advantage of the opportunity to hack into you and take over your body. Dorothy, what's with you? It's nothing. I just feel like I've been... I don't know what happened on Anna's side of things, but it might be our only chance to escape. Hacking? Control? To think you could actually do something like this? Dorothy? You don't look quite right. I'm sorry if I hacked you for too long. It might have damaged your neural cloud. I'll help you clear your cache afterwards and cool off your overheated modules. I can't take it anymore. Dorothy suddenly breaks into a sprint. Dorothy, wait, there's a... Hack me, Stella, hack me hard like you've never hacked me before. What a sentence to say. Hack me hard like you've never hacked me before. Thump. Dorothy, are you alright? I ran into a wall. I need to do a self-test. Get up quick, the White Knights are still behind us. Stella looks at the wall ahead of them. Damn it, why is this a dead end? I've seen the blueprint, there should be a path here. That's because there's a secret tunnel here. There's a voice from behind the wall, and this voice says that you say. The wall in front of Stella slowly opens up and a female White Knight emerges. Long time no see, Stella. Stella freezes for a moment and rushes up to hug Say. Why are you... It's like I'm in a dream. I feel like I could die right now with no regrets. And I have come all this way for nothing, Stella. Oh, I'm awake. What are you doing, honeys? We'd best get out of here. Hello, Prime Minister Dorothy. I'm Seipi Asagiri of Unit 765, the Blitzkrieg Corps, at your service. Sei drags the two of them into the secret tunnel and closes the door. The three of them head downwards through the dark passage. Thank goodness you came, Sei. I didn't think you'd... I heard all sorts of things along the way about Prime Minister Dorothy, Anna, and you, Stella. Then I rushed all the way here and it seems I made it just in time. There was actually a secret tunnel here? Even I didn't know about it. This is a secret escape tunnel of the White Knights. Only captain level members are authorized to use it. Well, let's keep going. We'll be able to leave through the HQ's back door within about 10 minutes. But you're only a vice captain and a human at that. Yes, but Captain Jericho gave me the authorization anyway. She said that natives needed it more because we only lived once. Say, what happened to Jericho? Say sighs. Bella, I can't believe you're asking how she is after you made me do something like that. I'm sorry, but what I mean is, those neural clouds can be backed up, and if you just... it would be like it never happened. I can just pretend that it never happened, Stella. Also, I just noticed something. Say has Stella keychain or a doll or something on her. Look at what you made me do. Jericho might forget, but what about me? I'll remember this forever. I'm sorry for getting you involved in this. I can try to fix it, like, say, memory erasure surgery. I didn't kill Jericho. What? What happened was that she was hoping that I'd kill her, so I'd feel better about it. I missed my first shot and then I just couldn't finish the job. I left her outside where she could call for help. I believe that she'll survive, and I believe that after this she'll be on our side. I understand, and it doesn't matter now anyway. My original plan was to use the parapluie virus to take control of all the Griffin dolls and then overthrow Dorothy to root out Anna, which would solve everything. How did you become the supreme leader of SF? I once asked Alma, best hacker on Earth, to look into SF. And then, on the night when we were supposed to make an exchange, Alma was secretly arrested by the White Knights, which got me worried. I didn't know about that! It must have been my sister. She must have done it. And so I stuck to the arrangement with Alma and went to the place where the dolls who had gone on the mission would make the trade. In the end, I didn't find Super Shorty or IDW, but they still finished their mission. They had delivered the body of the SF mastermind, Eliza, to the meeting point. I didn't want to let their sacrifices be in vain, so I studied Eliza's internal structure and extracted her SF modules for my own use. Then I kept on researching the truth on SF, the Earth computer, and Anna. That certainly sounds like you, Stella. I once swore an oath that I would pay any price to save Griffin City. But now the situation is completely out of control. It's nothing like what I imagined. You can't control everything, Stella. You've been like that ever since you were young, and while you are considerate of others, a lot of times you're too harsh. You're overly rational and you keep thinking that you have to bear the entire burden by yourself, which is why you keep overlooking how others feel. Because I've always thought it would be irrational and correct because of actions as long as it turns out for the best and the cost is acceptable. Perhaps you're right, but you can't be right all the time. You can't rely solely on yourself. A lot of times trust is more reliable than orders. That's right. If you had discussed things with me beforehand, both of us would have ended up in a better situation at the very least. But I did do something useful, right? At least I managed to find Anna, the last boss of this entire matter, right? Yeah, you did, but where's she now? That's the problem. But I don't believe there's anyone in this world who doesn't exist. Is that some kind of a tongue twister? But you might be right, Stella. You're the smartest human I've ever met. Surely you must have some clue, right? I can't be sure. Our enemy this time is completely beyond my frame of reference. She might actually be a god. Or she might just be a ghost. But it doesn't matter what she is, Stella. Do you still remember what you said to me when I was surrounded by SF at the Apollo Trust Bank? A person does not lose hope until the bitter end. Yeah, and then I jumped off the building and escaped with my life. It's not the bitter end yet, Stella. That's right. You're still with me, so the worst hasn't come to pass yet. I still have hope. But this time I don't think I can rely on myself. Dorothy, can you think of anything about your sister? Any kind of clue would help. Do you know of the VA-11 bar? It's on a street corner in a residential district. That bar... I went there a few times after seeing it on Kiramiki's blog. What about it? Valhalla? That's right. Looks like you've been there. I've been there a few times myself. Anna often mentioned that place. She once said that it was the beginning of everything. The beginning of everything? In a civilian district bar? Is there anything special about it? I went there for the first several hours I went there for the first time several hours ago at Captain Jericho's recommendation. It was filled with the smell of soap and dog urine, and the boss there was a pretty interesting character, but it's just ordinary bar. Oh, interesting. Eliza got orders to destroy everything because the world is only soap, dog urine, and shit-eating shit. Could it be that someone from the Valhalla bar gave the orders while drunk? Could it have been Dana? I don't know. I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. Or perhaps it was more ordinary than an ordinary bar. There were no sexily dressed bartenders putting on extravagant mixing shows. Well, we'll have to check it out. Perhaps something may be hidden there. Wouldn't it be dangerous if Anna ends up being there too? It's very likely that Anna won't be there. She just left Dorothy's bodies a moment ago and she hasn't tried to take control again so far. I'm sure something must have happened. However, you should send a message to Jericho just in case. Say, ask her to send those from the White Knights to meet over there. Alright, but I'm not sure if she'll agree. All of Griffin City is in a mess right now. We're not the only ones who want to save the world. I'm sure everyone must be on the move. Of course, if we're dealing with that bar, I'm sure there'll be a lot of problems to deal with along the way. We'll face those problems real soon. Everyone, we're almost at the exit. There may be a dozen mechs waiting for us at the doorway. Buy me some time. I'll do my best to get more dolls under my control to help us. Leave it to dangerous Dorothy then. My whole body was remodeled for this moment. Your hands are MIRD 114s. That means I can fire class 5 rounds from my fingertips. That's right, this is why I didn't need many bodyguards. Are you prepared? Get ready. Say raises her weapon and pulls open the exit door of the secret tunnel. Bang, 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 bang! And then the three of them see a chaotic melee outside, with the wreckage of White Knight's mechs littered all over the ground. Prime Minister Dorothy, are you alright? Hey, you guys finally showed up. Hahaha, I told you the natives are reliable. Earlier I asked the humans and the dolls to buy us time so we could flee the building. I didn't think that they had held out for this long. Stella, sometimes people will help you, even without the parapluie virus. So trust is more reliable than orders, huh? Hailing Stella. To your left. Bang. A bullet pierces a mech rushing up from the side. You haven't run yet. What are you saying? Who else could afford my services beside you? I'll pay you double if you survive. Everyone, we still have a sliver of hope, so please lend me your strength. But this time, I won't use parapluie. Instead, I hope you will choose to help us out of your own free will. That person is... That's the suspicious native who bumped into GRMP5, so this is all her doing. Everyone in Griffin City, please hear me out. My throat is really giving out. Holy shit. I made many mistakes in the past and I ran away from many problems. Facts have proven that I was wrong, and now I see you every doll, every human, every screw and every living cell. I've always known that someone was pulling the strings behind everything in Griffin City from behind the scenes. I thought that you were as cowardly and afraid as I was, but you couldn't handle the truth, so I did my best to hide the secrets of the city and tried to tell everyone that all was well. But today, you're fighting bravely. I underestimated your courage and I hope in all of your hearts, so... The Dorothy Hayes that everyone knows and loves, I ask you to help us, for the sake of Griffin City and Earth's last hope. I ask you to help me fight the cloaked enemy of Griffin City to the very end. It's Prime Minister Dorothy. She finally came out and said the truth. Huh, that's what a Prime Minister should sound like. We'll help too. Turn your imprint coefficient up to the max. We'll show them the power of Griffin dolls. Oh. Our hearts for Dorothy. Looks like you've really bolstered her morale. I have to admit, you all have different ways of doing things from me, but they're all very effective. We have different methods, but we're all trying to achieve the same goal. Don't let your guard down. The city is filled with White Knight mechs and we'll have to fight our way through them. Let's go. Our target is the Valhalla bar. I'll lead the way and take us there as soon as possible. Ah, combat. Combat, combat, combat. Occupy command post. Anything particularly fancy about this map? No, not really. Wait, is it literally just... Is it literally just... Oh, there's no connection here. Right. I'm assuming I need the heliport captured, or at least I need the tip. Attention! Doppelschuldeners are equipped with force fields that can mitigate a lot of damage. You will not be able to deal meaningful damage to them without proper support. WA-2000 can deal effective damage to the Doppelschulden upon reaching the sniping position up here. Okay. So let's get you to that sniping position. Damn. Damn, she's strong. And now, snipe. Okay. She can just yeetus deletus all of the enemy units. And there we go, that was quick and easy and simple. That was really quick and easy and simple. I could probably make it into a macro and just farm this stage on repeat. Enjoy the present day and the present time. Good South Hemisphere wait. Finally, Dorothy has returned to Valhalla. Huh? Weren't you that girl from earlier? Ahaha, we meet again, Prime Minister Dorothy. That's right, my other part-time job is being a bartender here. It really is an honor to be able to meet you twice in just 3 hours. And you are... I'm Stella Hoshi. Sorry about the mess I made earlier. Ah, don't worry about it. There's an even bigger mess now. Say, you told me there were no sexily dressed bartenders here. Jill was the one bartending when I was here previously. She's a human with a figure that's very different from this doll. The boss won't be happy to hear that, although you're telling the truth. I'm GRG28, but everyone in the bar likes to call me Jillian. I forgot who was the first one to call me by that name, but you can just use that name for me when I'm bartending. It sounds like a puppy's name. How are you guys still open when all of Griffin City is in chaos? Well, the boss once said, if the end of the world comes for us, then the bar is the one place that must exist. What would you like to drink? The usual. Give me a piano woman. This is my first time doing this. Yeah, the boss herself always used to make drinks for me. Now give me your first time, honey. The boss? You mean the human girl called Jill? Jill? Yes, but girl? She's 27, you know. Prime Minister Dorothy, your piano woman. Thank you. Is it me, or does it taste a little different? Huh? I made it according to the recipe. Does the boss have some kind of secret formula to it? So, where's Miss Jill anyway? Ah, the boss. She went home to take shelter. After all, it's pretty dangerous outside. Dorothy finishes her drink and presses up against Stella. I think she's lying. That's what my instincts as a woman and a Lilin are telling me. GRG28. Jill's still here, isn't she? What? Of course not. She went back along... Miss GRG28, please look me in the eye. Jill is at the back door. Huh? You hacked me? I can't move. I'm sorry, Miss Jillian, but please stay put for 5 minutes. We're coming over. There's movement behind the door. Be quiet and don't alert her. Let's go over and have a listen. The three of them press their heads to the back door. Today, it's Jill's voice. Oh, I'm doomed. My card readings showed me that Ghost would bring me tremendous change. What? The ghost, that black-haired ghost girl told me, everything will begin and end here. Hey, Stella, your boobs are squishing my head. What? They are not? Quit moving around, you two. I knew it. A scientific theory on the idea of auras is as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the entire world into the occult science singularity. Creak. Wah! The back door is suddenly forced open from the weight of the three people pressing up against it, and the rusty hinges emit an ear-piercing shriek as the door collapses to the ground. Who? Wait a minute. Say Miss Stella and Prime Minister Dorothy? Hi, Jill. Good Southern Hemisphere, Miss Jill. We meet again. What kind of team is this? It looks like any two people among you have a good reason to kill the third. We're willing to explain, but that's not important. Why don't you tell us what you were doing? She was conducting research into her occultism theories. It's a hobby that's not too well understood. This is science. Artificial lifeforms would never understand. Oh my. As a DFC-72 android and the last Prime Minister on Earth, it pains me to hear that. So in the end, the last hope for the world that we did our best to find turns out to be the chuny antics of a human friend of mine who's still wearing twin tails at the age of 27. Chuny what? No, this is real. Listen, I can speak with ghosts. I've always been able to. She's going to show herself today, and I'm trying to summon her true form. I'm sorry, Miss Jill, but the world outside is in chaos. The dolls and natives are brawling with all kinds of mechs on the streets, and a White Knight deserter, a SF boss, and a Griffin City Prime Minister have teamed up to save the world. I think now isn't a good time to draw the attention of the world with your childish dreams. Was it Jill who issued the orders to Eliza? I think it might have actually been Jill. Holy shit. If that's true. I'm glad to have discovered your other secret. All the best with your research into the occult, honey. Wait a minute. There may be a connection between all of this. Let me ask a few more questions. Miss Jill, what did that ghost look like? It was Eliza. The ghost was Eliza. Or was it? Eliza has white hair, not black. She had shoulder-length black hair and looked to be in her teens. She wore a long black robe and her face was as stiff as a doll's. What was her name? She asked me to call her Anna. Anna Graham. Anna? Good heavens, it really is Anna. Jill, can you still see her, that ghost? I did as she instructed, and she said she would be officially guiding me today. And then she vanished, and I've been trying to summon her. Maybe she might show up soon. So what happened to Anna? She said, if you want to learn the truth, you will have to trust me. I don't think she's a bad person. Guys? Miss Jill, you're 27-year-old already. Don't you think that sounded really dangerous? Drawing all this on a curse, it's an achievement. It's because I'm 27 that I'm not worried about danger. Or are you saying it's even more dangerous than the state of the city right now? Guys, have I grown taller? Grown taller? No, good heavens, you're floating up into the air, Dorothy. I'm actually flying. What's going on? Think I'm not the only one witnessing a practical manifestation of the occult? No, it's a levitation potion. Say grab onto her, or else Dorothy's going to fly off. I got you. It was the drink. It must have been GRG-28. Just as Stella is about to turn around, bam! She's suddenly knocked down by something. Stella! Something hit me. Damn it, GRG-28, you hit me with your boobs. Sorry, everyone. Miss White Knight, you'd better not let go, otherwise Prime Minister Dorothy is going to fly off into the sky. And you, Miss Stella, don't you think you can look into my eyes again? Ah, it's the walls of Jericho. I learned that from you before, boss. Boss, now's your chance. Hurry up and run. What the fuck is going on? I no longer understand what the fuck is going on. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I no longer have a clue. They're looking for Anna, run! Where should I go? Someplace where you can see Anna. Jill freezes. A place where I can see Anna? Hurry, boss. Anna said you'll definitely be able to find her. Hey! Don't squirm, you'll fly off. Run, Jill, run! Damn it, Say, your gun! Ka-chak. Say pulls out her gun with one hand. I'm sorry, Miss Jill, please don't move. You, what are you doing? Please don't shoot. Hey, you're scaring the boss. Wah! Stella takes advantage of GRG-28's movements of this moment of distraction to reverse the hold and pins her to the ground. That'll settle you, you goddamn doll. Say, throw Dorothy to me. Hurry up and subdue Jill. Ah, gently, gently. Alright, I'm home free. Miss Jill, please work with us. Stay back, Say. I won't hurt you. I just want to ask you a few questions. May I do that? Say puts her gun away. Don't be scared. Please give me your hand. Say, you look like you better cut out for the Valkyries. Boss. Take your time, it's alright. Say, everyone, What? Say reaches out to grab Jill. And then her hand touches nothing but thin air. Ooh. Wow. Jill? Jill, where did you go? Did she vanish? Looks like it. She just vanished all of a sudden. Alright, my dear little dirty barmaid. You must have something you want to tell us, right? You don't have to tell me. I'll scour your neural cloud for it. Don't, I'll tell you, although you won't be able to accept the truth. Miss Jillian, no matter what Miss Jill turns out to be, it won't change how we see her. Is she a hologram? Is Jill a hologram? No, I'm not just talking about the boss or Anna. I'm talking about the truth of this world. Huh. Is it gonna be some meta explanation? Like this world is really a game and that's why everything that happens? Is that gonna be it? Okay, yeah, I think I'm done for today. I need to let my throat rest for a bit. Yeah. Gonna get the mail. The disturbance from earlier today is still ongoing. However, according to the latest news from our reporters, the White Knight, Captain Jericho, has been successfully rescued with Grand Slam superstar Dana Zane and the long-missing hacker Alma Armas taking part in the rescue. Captain Jericho is currently organizing a counterattack against the berserk White Knight mechs, and the chaotic situation is swiftly coming under control. Citizens on the scene have already reported witnessing Prime Minister Dorothy and Stella Hoshi, formerly the wealthiest native of the city, returning to the square under the protection of the White Knights to give a speech. I've decided to follow Prime Minister Dorothy for life, and I won't miss a single piece of Prime Minister Dorothy's merchandise, her autographs, and her handshake vouchers, said a citizen bodyguard who saw Prime Minister Dorothy at the scene. And rewards. Quests. Okay, let's do the daily grind. And I'm gonna watch the trailer, the new trailer for those Girls Frontline 2. And I think that's where we're gonna end it. How about that? Let's grab the hearts. Base camp. That's a lot of loot. And let's also visit data room and give Kalina something to do. Not much, but it's something. And it's honest work. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, let me grab that trailer. It's been linked somewhere on my server. There it is. Girls Frontline to Exilium 2022 new CG. Copy link. Okay. Pause it. Can I not make it into a new window? Okay, I guess I can't. How am I gonna do that? Can I go for...
ボス、ボディタッチがあるなんて聞いてないぞ。
Wait. Okay. Okay, you can hear me now. Yeah, my mic was muted for some reason. Yeah, OBS decided it doesn't want to take input from my mic. Fuck it. Let's restart it. I was talking about how hyped I am for those Girls Frontline 2 Exilium. That it's a 5-minute trailer, and I hope and I fully expect this trailer to bring my levels of hype even ever higher. So let's not dwindle, let's not dawdle, let's just watch it. Micah team. This CG is looking nice. Anybody we would know? That's not M4A1, that's for sure. Oh, camera, yeah, camera. It's a reaction segment. So... yeah, camera. Oh, I thought it's just a drone, but no, it's a whole transporter. That's how we get into a mission, I'm assuming. And we operate a squad of 4, XCOM style. Why did my camera freeze? Oh no, it didn't freeze. VIP rescue. It seems like in Exilium we're not gonna be fighting Sanctis. We're gonna be fighting humans. Oh, there's a huge fucking lag on the camera. Why is there... why the fuck is there such a big lag? Why? Why is there a delay? I don't want any extra delay. We good? Okay, we're good. Somehow, DroidCam decided that even though there's 0 extra delay, it's gonna add some extra delay. Why does technology hate me? OBS decides that it no longer wants to read my mic input, while it had no problem reading my mic input before. DroidCam decides it wants to add some extra delay, despite extra delay being set to 0. What the fuck is going on? Is it because of Glitch City? Everything's glitching. It's breaking the 4th wall. Let's continue. Tanks. Like proper... well, proper modern tanks, not futuristic tanks. Interesting. One of them has a sword. Melee combat. And now there's the delay again. Why would there be a delay? Why? Why, oh why? Okay, I'm gonna pause the video again. And now there's no delay. Okay, what the actual fuck? When the YouTube video is playing, there's a delay to my facecam. When the YouTube video is not playing, there's no delay. Let's try it again. Let's go a little bit back. And there's a delay. Even without me playing the video. And there's no longer a delay. What the flying fuck? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna copy the video URL. I'm gonna open it in Firefox. Firefox never gave me issues like that. Okay. Yeah, reject all. I don't care about your cookies, YouTube. I give absolutely zero fucks. Okay. Firefox is on full screen now. There's no delay. And there's delay. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. You're gonna be seeing my face with a delay. I'm no longer able to care about it. Sorry. Oh, you're looking cool. I want to pull for you. Pick up the phone, Commander. Cool guys don't look at explosions. France? Okay, interesting. A bunny? That's some nice music. Mission accomplished. Bang out! Toxic chemicals, of course. And just hotboxing a tank with a grenade. Who is she? Sanguisfieri doll? A boss, that's for sure. Is there even Sanguisfieri in this world? I mean, T-dolls are using swords, so it's not exactly the same world as Girls Frontline. She summoned the mecha? She summoned the mecha. Girls Frontline 2, The Exilum. No release date or anything quite yet, so yeah. That's what we have. That's what we have, and I guess that's what we're gonna end with. Yeah. It's 3.5 hours. I'm hungry. My throat is giving out slowly. So thank you all for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm probably gonna be streaming more Valhalla event tomorrow because there's still a day left. I don't know how many stages I have left until the end of the event. I don't think all that many. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna start earlier, I think, to give myself more time and to not be so sleepy. Because sure, my tongue is getting tied because of the sheer amount of having to talk, but also because it's very late or very early. I mean, the sun has risen already, so that gives you an idea. about what time it is here exactly. Or I guess I can just tell you it's 5:21 in the morning. So yeah, my sleep schedule is non-existent. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be it for today, for today's stream. So leave me a comment down below on the VOD, what you thought of it. Do you have something more to tell me about this Valhalla event? Because I'm kind of getting lost. If you could clarify, maybe that'd be cool. I would appreciate it very much. If you have anything else to say, say it. There's also my Discord that isn't included here somehow. Camera while playing on live. Yeah, I might just add the camera permanently. Even to the streams. I don't know. I'll have to see. And I need a new set. Yeah, that's what I needed. That's what I wanted. Yeah, we're doing it live. We're doing it live, making changes to the layout on live. Because I wanted to tell you to Discord. If you don't want to leave a comment down below. Oh, I can't stretch it further. Why can I not? Why can I not stretch it further? Okay, whatever. Discord is here. DS and just CC. If you don't want to leave a comment, go to the Discord, join it, talk about stuff in there. Like this VOD if you liked it, or the stream while still live. If you liked it, if you disliked it, dislike it. But tell me why so I can improve as always. Subscribe to be notified of future releases, not just streams, but I also do anime reactions. Tomorrow I'm gonna be releasing fuck, what's it called? Review Starlight. Today was Spy X Family. Yesterday was Symphogear, and then there's also Tatanusha no Nariagari Season 2, Shokei Shodown the Virgin Road, and Skeleton Knight in Another World. So if you're interested in any of that, visit the channel. What else? You can support me monetarily on Patreon. There's my link to the Patreon in the description. There's my Stream Elements link if you'd rather a one-time donation. For $10 a month, you get early access to non-seasonal shows, which is Symphogear and the Review Starlight, and for just $1, you get a role on my Discord server, and you get a place in the credits, and you get all that good stuff. So that's also worth getting. If you want to support me non-monetarily, you can do that, of course, as well, by just spreading the word about my content, about my videos and streams and everything like that. Because the more you spread the word, the more YouTube itself starts promoting my content. Now, that's really gonna be it. So I'm gonna switch into the outro where you can see the credits to the patrons that support my channel. Everybody so far is subscribed at the $10 tier. It's not that for $1 or for $5 you don't get a place here. You do. It just so happens that everybody subscribes for $10. Okay, now that's really gonna be it. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Do all the good stuff, and cheers. There's no music. Oh no, there is some music. Okay, cool.